12-0 run now for Phoenix. So 7 straight points for the Celtics to start things off. 12 unanswered now for the Suns.
Welcome in, everybody. Sorry about the late start. Some issues popping up. Me latest Kyrie/KD video. Sundo's talking to his wife right now, but we got the game ready to go. DA's doing good right off the bat. Chris Paul to Wario, kicks it down to Ayton. He's got little man on him, and he scores another bucket. I think that's what you guys see as the 14th point, though.
Ayton continuing to have a very impressive first quarter.
I want better than 480p. Is that greedy to not want to watch
dominating on the low block?
What the? Travel by Derek White, no call. Okay. Brogdon, screen from Horford. Kicks it over to Derek White. Pump fake, floater, good. 12-14. But what is good, everybody? Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As Big Daddy Dario, Big Dick Daddy Dario slaps a 3. Brogdon for 3, left way too open. He doesn't hit, but Horford gets the long rebound, and then big beefy boy gets it. Kicks it back out to Horford. Derek White, screen from Horford, pulls up in Ayton's face. Great defense. He did hands-up defense. Wanting a foul. You ain't getting no foul, biatch. And a foul. For whatever reason, they keep switching Derek White off to Ayton in the paint, so they just need to keep going through him over and over and over and over. Now might be a good time to go to the chat. First, I want to say thank you guys for the likes. We've already hit our like goal, I believe. Yep, 25, now 26 likes. Thank you guys. We're cruising. We're cruising to 50, which will be our new goal for the first quarter. But what the hell is going on, everybody? I put out a video just a couple of minutes ago. It was screwed up, so I had to fix it and re-upload. You know, but check it out. Open up another tab, if you will. It's a 3.5-minute video. I didn't go crazy long with it. Wanted to keep it short and sweet. We got stuff to talk about with Kyrie and KD. You know, possibly being back on the menu, boys. All right, we got James Crosco in the house. Says, anybody know what network the game is on? I'm not sure.
I'm
Slick
professional.
Cheney.
Fuck, it's on NBA TV.
It is? Perfect.
Said that.
Perfect. Listen to Sundo, people. Slick Cheney in the house. What's good? I was joking. I was talking with Romp while I was trying to upload the video, and he's like, "Who do you guys play?" I said, "Celtics." At this rate, the game might be over by the time I start the stream, but we're hanging in there. 17-12, man. We look good. We really look good. Mala says we looking for a new Crowder deal. Suns Valley in the house. Toy Fit. Jay's World said the podcast isn't loading up for me. Is it working now, man? It should be. I had all kinds of problems, man. Troubleshooting on troubleshooting. Manitas in the house. What's good? Baby Malo says Ayton's here to save us. Let's see what Code says tonight if Ayton goes off, because he's playing hot already. Damien in the house. Joban, what's going on? I'm doing good, man. Suns Valley says, Gabe, we might get KD or Kruger. Are we going to trade for Freddy Krueger? The hell do you mean? I think you meant to say Kyrie, and you got a autocorrect. The Baller Rico, what's going on? Big Sexy in the house. Asim dude, what up? But yeah, you got the game pulled up. You see him book with his Detroit hoodie. His Detroit Red Wings.
in terms of his recovery. I appreciate the
Wario to Saban, Nick Saban that is. Oh, bad pass. Jaylen Brown steps in, steals it, got pass jacked. Dunk. We can't afford little screw ups like that in this game, man. We just can't. Nick Saban gets it to McHale. Screen from Ayton. Over to Big Dick Daddy Wario. McHale with the untradeable mid-range.
You're a bit ahead of me by like.
All right.
Point second.
Just like one pause then.
Yeah. Ballerico Sundo, who's the best Suns player of all time? I don't know. In my opinion, it's Steve Nash, but that's just me.
We got a offensive foul on the Celtics. Suns ball. Suns ball. Suns ball. Prophet says, has Jason Tatum played yet? We just got in. I personally just turned the game on, so I don't know. I would imagine. Can't imagine he's not. McHale to the rack, right-handed floater on the left side of the rim, an untradeable floater. Okay. Just keep looking at you and see if you're going to react to me calling him untradeable. Peyton Pritchard out to Jaylen Brown for three. No good. McHale.
Call him untradeable all you want.
McHale kicking it back to Big Dick Daddy Dario. A limp three.
I don't like that nickname.
I don't like that. All right, we'll come up with something different then. Brogdon to the rack, left hand, good. 21-16. 16 still really good if we can hold him to just 16, 18 points in the first. Nick Saban kicks it to McHale. Screen from Ayton. Back to Saban. Saban gonna pull in Pritchard's face and knock that shit down. All right. Jeez.
That was it, bro.
Told y'all my boy Saban been shooting. Brogdaddy. Brogdor. Step back. That's ugly, dude. That's ugly. I don't like his release, but he's so good. Nick Saban, screen from Ayton, drives. He could have taken it, but he's a little too unselfish. Jaylen to Brogdon, left-handed layup. 31 seconds left, no need for a timeout. Just get a bucket here. Separate this lead a little bit. Saban throws it to Dario, who wasn't even looking, and he looked just in time, or else it would have hit him in the arm and went out of fucking bounds. McHale with a crazy floater, no good. Corvette gets the rebound, kicks it up to Jaylen Brown. Oh boy, he's gonna step into a three. Nope, kicks it to Brogdaddy. Lee with a foul with 2.3 seconds to go. And hopefully we'll be able to get a stop here. What up, Volcano?
Averaging 14 a game for Boston. Ish Wainwright comes in for the final 2.3 for the Suns.
Brogdon getting it into Grant Williams has to step back into a three, brick, no good. Going into the second quarter, 24-20, and I'll be completely honest with you, it's not the greatest lead, but I will take it. I would take a 1-point lead going into the second quarter against this Celtic team. The Suns, I predicted that the Suns would play their hearts out against the Celts, because that's what they do. They play good against good teams and like dog shit against bad teams. So, you know, McHale's 4 for 8 already. Ayton's looking pretty decent. What do you guys think of this first quarter? And let me remind you, please, if you have a second, first of all, hit the like button for us. But I dropped a video about the Kyrie trade request, what that means for the Suns, what that means for our possibilities of getting him or KD. You might be surprised at my take. It's just a 3-minute, 30-second about video, so it's not long.
Garbage videos.
Garbage video, trash, wouldn't upload right. But give it a view ski, if you will. Open up another tab, if you will. Oh boy. So are we gonna get that Ayton trade video soon, or what?
I don't know. We'll see.
You got 6 days.
Now I'm
till
trying
the
to
trade
find
deadline.
your stupid video.
Can't miss it.
It's happening.
Intrigued? You sound intrigued. You sound intrigued, though.
It's happening.
Caesar says, Gabe, I feel like we're going to blow a 20-point lead. Well, we don't have a 20-point lead. We only have a 4-point lead. But, I mean, if we get to the point where we're up 20, yeah, they could come back on us. They could damn sure come back from being down 4. This is just a good start. That's all this is a decent start as Jock Jams comes in for McHale. Game's not back on yet, but I'm just seeing the scoreboard. They're saying Jock's going to be coming in for him. 59 watching. What is going on, everyone? Hit that like button for you boys. By the way, we got a $100 dono last game after you left. But then guess what? It turns out it was like probably like Filipino money, so it was like $1. I was so excited, and I looked at it. You'll have to take a look at it and tell me what you think. But yeah, it had like a weird symbol. I should have recognized it wasn't a dollar symbol. But either way, man, that was from TV Remote. Thanks again, TV Remote, for whatever that equates to in American dollars. D. Lee over to Ish Daddy. Ish! Swish! A strongman 3.
Has really been struggling outside of Jaylen Brown. Everybody else has been on struggle.
Gang sisters, what up? Jock Jams stops a score at the rim. Jock Jams he's got Grant Williams gonna foul him quick. I don't really understand that.
I can't read lips, but Landale reacted as if to say, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, why would you purposely foul Jock Jams?
Didn't look like he really needed to.
Maybe that is what he said.
Well, Robert Williams got hit on his play right here, so I thought Grant Williams was kind of protecting him.
I agree, Manitas.
There you go. He was back flowing.
Red Gayapa says it's peso, LMAO. Maybe it is.
D-Lee.
D-Lee hitting trees. If we can hit tonight, we could be all right.
Could be.
Time Lord kicks it to Malcolm Brogdaddy. That's his nickname. I don't know why it's his nickname, but that's his nickname. And it's a dope nickname. Saban Lee gets it down to Wario.
What a pass. Oh,
dude.
They fouled.
Jay Tatum. Channing Tatum just fouled Wario in the paint for no reason.
Sometimes you come out, you look great, and then the very next night, you look like you have a totally different
Ish inbounding the ball.
What's up,
He's
Basil?
got it. He's going to hand off to D-Lee. Nope.
Gets it to Nick Saban.
Saban drives, free the line jumper. Good.
Bro, we have a nice little backup. A nice little backup for Kyrie Irving. Okay.
No, why do we need Kyrie?
Because we need a star guard.
Dang, that was an Ish's face.
Yeah, that's your boy Peyton Pritchard.
You know, white boys do that.
Yep. Delete out to our white boy. Giggity. What'd you just say about white boys? That's what they do. Brogdon driving, burning Jock Landale. A blow-by of epic proportions. Jock looking around like, whoa, where'd he go? It's Brogdon, bro. You're acting like it's campaign speed. Not even that fast.
That fast.
He's not.
So here's what I think.
10-point lead.
I
10-point
think
lead.
we do our best to ship our boy Ayton. And give me a Kyrie or KD.
So Ayton. Okay. All right. So here's
He's going to have to start with somebody with an expensive contract. So
I don't think that Kyrie is going to cost anywhere near what KD would cost.
Why you say that?
Because he screwed them by demanding a trade or asking for a trade. So that means that other teams know, like, we know he wants out. You're not trading him for your reason.
Why did he ask for a trade? What do we know why he asked for a trade?
I mean, in my opinion, I would imagine that he's sick of living in Brooklyn, and that team threw his ass under the bus for posting an Amazon link that Amazon makes money off of every goddamn day, including today. Amazon gets to sell that video. They get to sell that book, but he ain't allowed to post a link to it. And they threw him under the bus like he was Hitler. Like he was Kanye, talk about how he loves Hitler. They treated him like shit. And I think he just doesn't want to be there because he doesn't appreciate the way they've been treating him.
If there's one team that he can go to where they won't care, the fans won't care and nobody cares, it is the Phoenix Suns.
You think so? I mean, I hope. I mean, the Suns fans can be decently woke. You know, they got a lot of.
That's not what I mean, but it's still
Phoenix,
and like no one cares. Like you go to Phoenix, like
I think
there's not a lot of attention in Phoenix. I think
the way he's playing right now, Phoenix ain't gonna care. You know. What up, Janu? Slick says Kyrie is mad because he didn't get the extension. I bet that's definitely a part of it. You know?
I mean, they weren't going to give him the extension because of the controversy. So.
Exactly.
I don't know. I have this weird suspicion LA is going to get him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're going to offer Westbrook. You think we can't beat him? We can literally beat.
If they get Westbrook, KD is out the door the day that man comes into the office, and KD will say, "Deuces, I'm gone."
All right, D. Lee with the ball. D. Lee floater. No good. Time Lord rebound, but there was a foul. They're fouling the shit out of us. And I'm here for it. 80 watching. Sundo. They're here for you. They're here for you.
Mentioned he's number one in the NBA.
They're thinking they're going to see some elbow skin.
That comes after an
Boy, are they wrong.
Wednesday in that catastrophic result against Atlanta.
D. Lee hits the first free throw. 11-point lead for them Suns.
Second foul on Grant Williams.
As I take a trip to Benjamin City.
Hit your like button. We're at 42. We were so close to 50 already.
Not bad, man. Not freaking bad.
We're just trying to get back into play, but you put yourself in the hole sometimes.
D-League free throw.
Now he has to play very cautious for the rest of his minutes in the second.
12-point lead for the Suns. Who would have thunk it?
Lead is 12 for the Suns.
Brog Daddy.
Game so far.
Time Lord.
Glad you're with
Your
us.
boy Bruce Pritchard. Richard. Tatum. Turn around on the edge.
Ooh, thank God.
No good.
Thank God.
Rebound.
We're 3 minutes into the second quarter. Jason,
so we're really running point D. Lee out here.
Elbow jumper, no good. Jock, tip to Saban Lee. That's who should be running point right there.
Thank you.
Give him the rock.
Give it.
Lee gets a pick from Jock.
Nick Saban to Jock.
Jock for three. No good. That was long as soon as it went up.
Am I still a little ahead of you?
If it holds up like that. And
I don't know. I can't tell. Probably, though. Let's see here. Brogdon to Tatum.
He's at 29.
Kicks your boy Bruce Pritchard.
Miss.
What's his name again?
Peyton. Could be changing radically.
No. What's his Peyton Pritchard?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Bruce Pritchard because he's from the WWE and that's easy.
Bruce Pritchard.
Jock for three.
You suck, Jock. Stop shooting threes, you son of a bitch. Just stop. Freaking A, man. Who do you think you are?
Ooh, blocked by Jock, made up for it. Let's go. Sarge with a rebound. Sarge looking. He's going to kick your boy Ish.
Another
Ish. Don't you dare.
I know.
Sarge. Jock in the
That's
paint.
where you score, you
And
white.
Phoenix has been really good at recognizing these mismatches.
Yeah, Phoenix has done a great job. Whenever they get inside with the small arm, throw it right into him.
Jock.
Don't play around.
1 for 3.
Brogdon turns the corner again, hangs.
No
can't
good.
hit,
That's a
but
bad call.
Here's the whistle.
Yeah. That's a bailout for
Wherever
Brogdaddy.
Boston leave it out Brogdon right now. It's already getting a little bit ugly out there, but Brogdon is coming
Dario
up
Mantis says Sarge really playing well. He
What
is
up,
playing well
Lunkers?
lately. Dario is, I think he's finally over the ACL.
I agree.
88%.
I think
They say the ACL is a hard injury to come back from. They say it's really hard for you to feel like your normal self. They say it's about an 18 month to 2 year injury, and he did injure it during the finals. So
Many aspects of the league are built
I mean, it's about that timeline where he's feeling like his normal self. So,
by the on and off the
and I'm glad because
I never
was
would've
also
thought.
the first one that was like, get rid of this man Dario because he's a bum.
Yeah. I never would have thought he'd be this good again. I'm in love with the way Dario's playing.
Yes, he's playing very well.
Craig returns for the Suns.
Can Saban be our 2021 campaign? Yes, he can. And I think he will. Too bad he's a two-way. It's really the whole kicker in this
CP
situation.
Thrizzle in the game. Torrey Craig back in. Ish, Jock, and I assume still Wari. Nope, D. Lee. Ish,
Small ball.
kicks to D. Lee. D. Lee to Jock. Jock gets it to CP Thrizzle. Pick and roll to D. Lee. D. Lee, what are you doing? Well, he's ISOing Jason Tatum. Like, just,
some of those mismatches.
you know.
Good job. Good thing went out of bounds.
Common sense. A lot of times when you see these switches,
D. Lee just needed the time was on the clock, but I just think you just need to pull up. Don't even try to drive on Tatum. You have no dribbling skills, no drive skills whatsoever.
Inside or whether it's Ayton,
Just pull up and
punishing
pray.
the smaller Celtic players for trying to play that matchup.
CP3
Got a good look at
inbounding.
Joe Mazzulla there.
Gives the Jock. What a pass. Jock, what a...
So ugly. That was a hideous layup by Jock. Good D. Good steal.
And a foul.
And another foul from Brogdon.
Brogdon is doing his best to make something happen.
Brogdon looks like he's gotten built, bro. I don't remember him being so muscular. I'm a little turned on. Not too much.
I just think it's because I think, well, you might be right, but he also looks like he's way older. He looks like a cop. Like, he looks like a cop playing pickup basketball. Does he not? I mean, he looks like a cop playing pickup basketball with the mustache and his build.
Yeah.
Brogdon
Yeah.
has 10 points. That was just his first foul of the night.
Like if it was New York versus
Phoenix is
Boston right
already
now
knocked down
in a
5
pickup
pieces
basketball
this game.
game.
NYPD.
Boston PD versus
On Wednesday night
NYPD.
against the Bucks, they were
Brogdon is the star
48.
point guard right now. Look at this man.
Another
Jock,
mismatch.
hook, good.
Ooh. Stick to that, Jock.
If something successful, keep going right back to it. If
God.
you're the Phoenix Suns and you see how Boston's playing,
What up,
they're
Lester?
pushing everything, and
What
you
up,
know you can do
Diego?
anything you want to in
I
the
mean,
paint.
obviously
Don't
Deepwood's
bail
not ready
them out.
yet.
Don't start jacking up threes.
Derek White.
And you know this, and they choose now in February to be careful with him instead of during Christmas.
Answers on the other end. He has 4 points. Much needed.
Cost that man 20 games.
Jaylen Brown guarding Chris Paul. Chris Paul gets another screen. Chris Paul dancing on Horford's old ass bones.
Cooks Horford here says who?
Right?
6:48 into the game.
And did you see my post on Facebook?
Which one?
About Courtney.
That's right, we're old as hell and we are still on Facebook. Yeah, I did see that. That was funny.
Couple picks for Paul. Can't
Craig.
Oh, man, that was great.
New shot clock for Phoenix.
Giltner
I
good.
thought it was humorous. She did not.
And Chris Watts leading.
Chris Paul
Ooh, what
out
a
to
pass.
Wainwright for three.
Oh, Jock tried.
Damn. Jock tried to tap it out, but Derek White was waiting on it. Derek White literally looks like a crack cocaine addict. Or just coke, whatever. He just looks like a drug addict. I'll show you a picture of him. You're like, wow, dude, this dude's a millionaire. He looks like he doesn't have 10 cents to his name.
Jock.
What, Jock? That's what I'm talking about. Where's DA? DA, did you see that shit?
Absolutely getting them destroyed in the paint.
Ooh, that was nice. Courtney says it was most definitely not humorous. I thought it was. That was hilarious.
Oh,
By the way, everybody, that is my wife.
For the and one jam.
Chat. She's spying on me to make sure I don't say anything nasty about her.
Did you see the
Say
one?
hello.
I got my wife with a video too.
What?
Your wife probably does the same thing as that video.
What video?
What is this commercial?
Wait, you don't like Sonic?
Just the song is like, you know.
AKA bootleg Whataburger?
Bootleg Whata.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. Whataburger and Sonic are very similar in taste, and I did not understand the Whataburger hype because I was like, it just tastes like Sonic, but a little bit better. That's right, I said.
I can see that. Same size burgers and everything. Big ass, round, wide burgers.
Though I did have this avocado something burger from Whataburger one time. It was like, I guess they were experimenting. It was like a new thing. Fire. She says, I'm not spying, I'm supporting.
Have you seen the reports that we're talking right now to Brooklyn about Kyrie?
The official reports? Because I saw kind of the rumors.
No, it's happening.
I saw Gambo saying, like, Gambo came out today and said John Collins isn't happening.
I saw that.
OG's not happening.
All of them ain't happening.
He was like, all this ain't happening, and then all of a sudden reports where we're talking about Kyrie. I feel like that's an owner move and not a James Jones move. I feel like the owner was like, yeah, go get him. We're trying to win games now.
It's pretty awesome, man. If this Suns team gets Kyrie,
now the report that we're trying to get Isaiah Thomas is
stupid. I saw you.
I did not like that.
Yeah. Like, are you kidding me? Now the other guy, the Thunder guy, if that guy has anything to do with the way that the Thunder pick talent, yeah, bring him on over.
Oh, here we go. Rumor: the Dallas Mavericks are desperate to help Luka. Do not get Kyrie in Dallas. I will be so mad.
Yeah. I mentioned that in the video too. I said we couldn't even stop little Jalen Brunson. How are we going to stop Kyrie and Luka?
Well, both of them are going to be ball hogs, if we're being honest, so I don't know.
That's what we thought about Jalen. We're like, well, Brunson, he's just going to stand over there and wait. Nah. He broke our backs.
Tap out.
True.
Keep your television tuned
He
to
blocked
us here
Ayton and made Ayton like scared in the paint.
Time Lord with the pick. Who's number 9? Ooh, blocked by Torrey Craig. Don't matter.
Beautiful.
As I believe Darius, but he said he attributed it to
KD to Phoenix. I would really hope that would happen, and I'd be willing to give up anybody on their squad not named Devin Booker to make it happen.
Right.
Stolen. Even Mikal Bridges, because he knows when this man's going to go cold again. Bridges tries to pass to Aiden.
What kind of... Was that an alley-oop, or am I dreaming?
No, this is a high pass.
I think Phoenix just has to keep throwing that ball inside.
That was the equivalent of the QB jump ball. CP3 with on Time Lord.
Gonna dance, gonna pull.
The jumper's good.
Dude, you knew that was good, the way it left his hand.
Good.
Damn, CP3.
What would you like to see Boston do differently?
Well, you hit around the head, people. Anytime there's a mismatch and you're going, the small man's guarding the big guy, you have to.
Horford here's a who. Back to your boy Jaylen Brown. Dries foul.
That's the part, Matt, we're trying to get people to understand it.
Jaylen Brown
Back
is
in the
so
day,
nice.
you milked
It's not
that
even
same
fair.
play over and over and over until the defense does something different.
You hear that from old school players all the time.
Mikal is friends with everybody in the league apparently. Mikal's cool.
It's the old adage: if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, he's cool. Like, he works out with
CP3's
Dame
ball
Lillard and
spot.
stuff.
Good lord. Good thing he's keeping the fade
At the
close.
free throw line. Just named to his second
He ain't letting it
All-Star
go.
team.
Well deserving, and trust me, he'll be.
But we're
named
not going
to
to act
a lot
like he's
more-
him and Horford.
a
Look
lot
at them
more
bald
All-Star
spots.
games
Those are
in the course
great.
of his career. One of the best two-way players we have in the league right
I
now.
can't talk. I got one coming.
Been
right
there.
Here, one right here.
Second foul.
Been
on
there.
Craig.
Jaylen Brown shoots and hits. Suns up 16.
His running mate Jason Tatum, if you're just with us, is still scoreless here with 5 minutes to go.
No
in the
points for
second.
Jason
0 of 6
Tatum
from the
yet.
field. 0 of 2 from 3-point
Chris
Oh,
Paul
it's got to change. Doesn't
gets
it?
a screen for
in
Ayton.
the NBA.
has Jaylen Brown all over his back, ref. What the hell is wrong with you?
Definitely a classic Chris Paul move. He turns around and looks at the officials and says,
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown. Ooh, nice moves. Travel!
Travel.
How rare is it that you see a travel and the ref sees it and calls it too?
Right now,
I did not think we were going to get that call.
Offensively, defensively,
If anybody's in the chat and you're watching WWE SmackDown, keep your mouth shut.
LMAO.
Swipe through foul. You think dude just want to run up to CP3 and punch him when he does that?
Sometimes.
Like you cheap ass nigga. Pop.
Why do it? Why put your hand
Put
on
your hand in
him?
the cookie jar. He's always going to find a way to make you pay. Just a vet move to get him a couple free throws.
He is one of the masters of the rip through. And they
He's one of the masters of the. He is the rip through. What are you talking about? Nobody else does it like Chris Paul, and that's not a point of pride necessarily.
Ah, he misses the free throw.
Ball don't lie.
Courtney, shut up.
What did she say?
She's giving him all the smackdowns to spoil. Shut up. This is the.
She's here for your downfall tonight.
This is a great episode for SmackDown. It's a post-Royal Rumble episode, so don't spoil it.
This might be the night Burner's able to make some headway and splitting you and your wife up.
Well, Burner's not here, ironically, so not gonna happen. Tatum, CP3 on him. He jabs, he drives, gets ripped, gets the ball back, passes to. That was just
Robert Williams.
That was a good sequence.
Yeah.
That was a good sequence of events. I can't even keep up with that. Is it Robert Williams or Robin Williams?
It's Robert. What if it was Robin Williams the third?
CP3. He's gonna get picked. What is happening here for three?
Chris Paul's feeling it. That's what's effing happening right now, dude. I love it. Court said, "Don't say Burner's name or he'll show up."
We're seeing Phoenix try to do a little bit different defensively right there.
He will.
It's like Beetlejuice.
Time Lord to 8. To Tatum instead of Ayton. Tatum for 3. Don't let him start. Don't let him get started, please.
Damn. CP gets a screen from Ish. Ish catches it, gets it to Mikhail. Get Mikhail going. Or Thick Man. Ay-yo! I thought that was going in and it fucking airballed past the rim.
Long airball.
Horford hears a who and slaps a 3.
Call a timeout.
Call a timeout, Monty. Call a timeout, you bozo. You bald bozo. Why isn't he calling a timeout? How does he not understand that this is the time for a timeout?
First bucket and points of the night for Al Horford.
I want to call timeout.
It's been all Phoenix since
CP3 pulls a 2, no good. Horford with the rebound.
Here we go. They're going to get one more bucket.
Oh. Tatum steps into a 3. Thank God. Golly, bro. Money got bailed out.
Cam J's probably benched. I haven't seen him play.
I hope he's not benched. Big Daddy Ish, the same pass he just got from Mikhail to Mikhail Brick. Tatum bringing it up. Tatum.
Give it to 8.
Tatum cross court to White.
They get it out to Horford for 3. No good. Over the backboard. Craig and Time Lord getting tangled up.
Take it, Bridge.
Bridges. Over troubled. Backboard Brick.
He got fouled.
But it bounces back to Boston. No numbers for
Jaylen Brown. Monty still won't call a timeout. Tatum for 3.
Now he calls a timeout.
Oh, now Monty. Now what's the difference, Monty? What's the difference?
9 unanswered for the Celtics.
I mean, we just said it last game. Last game that we lost to the Hawks, they were up 20. And then we hit a 3 and we're feeling good. Immediate timeout. No. I don't like the way this is going. And we said, wow, I hope Monty learns a lesson from this. He didn't. That's how you stop momentum. You remember that old college game, NCAA year where they had like the momentum meter?
Yes.
I always think about that. Guys, I still feel like that's a real thing in real life. And momentum is...
Real thing in Madden.
They have the momentum meter again?
Yes, it's terrible.
Oh, I didn't know they brought that back.
It is the worst thing they could have ever done to the game.
It feels like there's
It's
another
bad.
thing against you. You know?
Yeah, when that momentum goes up, that momentum meter goes up against you, bro. It's bad.
And
It
Monty
is
doesn't
bad.
understand it at all. He doesn't think it's real. You know?
I guess not.
Oh, man. Big Sexy says, waited too long. Caesar, let me
Really
go up
did
here
wait
and
too
see
long.
what you said. We're probably screaming the same damn thing. Oh, he said we're probably going to get a 20-point lead cut short because we're not playing Ayton. And there you go.
Sun starting at 5.
We were playing Ayton the whole time. That's the ironic
No,
part.
Ayton wasn't out there.
Yeah, he was.
Well, now he is.
They know he was out there. They just weren't using him.
They get it to
Ayton.
Ayton. It's got old man Horford on him. Gives it to Torrey Craig for some unbeknownst reason. Craig back to CP3.
5
4
seconds.
seconds. He gonna have to pull.
pass.
Goodness.
He does. Just nicked rim.
That's what we called out of a timeout. That's what Monty drew up apparently.
White. Head down.
White no good, but he gets bailed
Superstar
out.
call.
Bailed
I thought that
out.
was
I'm not
Tatum.
sure what's happening. Boston has really flipped the switch from an offensive standpoint.
He's light skinned. We can't be having all these light skins on the same team.
Putting his head down, going right by Torrey Craig.
Can't tell one apart from the other right now.
So there's this game, this new game apparently that's blowing up. It's called Dark and Darker.
And so Derek White.
And I told Tori about it, and he's like, that sounds like it might be racist. I was like, where's Third Reich Sundo when you need him? It's a medieval shooter game where you're using only, where you're like in a castle like Dungeons and Dragons, and it's like team fights in this big open like, you know, dungeon castle, and you're walking around like a lord with a sword. It kind of looks interesting. Bridges pulls up. Little pump fake, drives left, 11-point run. Ooh, Dario traveled.
We just called it out. Can we just call that man getting fouled a million times there? It's a 9-point lead, bro. I swear to God, bro. Dario gets called for a foul. Yeah! Foul on Horford. Hey, y'all, hit the like button. We got 4 likes to 50. Let's go. Take on who? Who is their head coach?
Well, he's kind of like their backup coach, right? Can't remember his
Udoka
name.
Jr.?
But yeah. Yes. Ime Udoka Jr. They just hired his son.
I didn't see what Tatum said to get the technical.
What Jordans is Tatum wearing?
May have been the old demonstrative act.
I'm not sure if it was that demonstrative. I might need to see that one again.
It was demonstrative enough for John Golden.
I guess that's all that matters.
He is in charge, as it turns out.
I have a sneaking suspicion
Suns have missed 6 straight
that
shots here late
Tatum
in the
is
second
wearing
quarter.
some OG
And their 19-point
Jordan
lead is
classics.
down to 10.
And a lot of the Suns missing
That care review's got to stop.
shots inside comes down to the fact that
What are you doing, Ayton? I mean, thank you, thick, strong man-ish Wainwright, but Ayton's right under the rim. What is he scared of?
Fake for Wainwright after
He literally got triple team, Gabe. What are you talking about?
Dunk!
works out for Phoenix.
Jump straight up. We just saw Jock Jams do it, and he's
6
white.
seconds between game clock.
Why won't Ayton do it?
Tatum has it.
Will Ayton ever dunk again?
Wainwright
Good hustle,
with the
Ish.
steal. Let it go. Don't travel it. Oh, my God.
to Horford down.
Nope. Shot clock violation.
Shot clock, and it goes as a
I
violation
still like the defensive effort.
against Boston. So
Great effort from
defense today.
Still like the
I
effort.
Wainwright.
6 seconds.
Boston turns it over for the 8th time here in the first
6.5
half.
seconds
real,
here.
real upset.
57-44. Ime
He looks
Udoka Jr.
he
is
looks like
grinning.
your typical basketball coach.
So 6.2 left.
Typical. He looks like a dude that I go to work with.
The dog a little bit.
You know what he actually looks like? He looks like the associate pastor at 21st Baptist Church, St. Louis. That's what he looks like.
Tried to get it to 8.
Oh, that was in. That was wild.
That shit went in. CP3 tried to pass it to Ayton on a pick and roll, and it got tipped by the defense and literally rimmed in and out. That was crazy. That would have been an amazing way to end. That would have been kind of like a crazy buzzer beater for us, but oh well. Oh well. Could we get a halftime synopsis?
I don't know, man. I was feeling good until that run happened where Monty didn't call timeout. So now I don't really have much of a synopsis because we were playing well. CP3 was playing well. Bridges was playing decent. Ayton started off playing well. Then we went away from him. That dude scored our first 6 points and was a part of our first 8. Dude scored 6 straight and then assisted Bridges for the 8th.
To provide some context for that, we were talking, like, I had the stream started up late. I got in, we started like halfway through the first quarter, and Sundo had said, or maybe it was Romp I was talking to, goes, dude, Ayton's got 6 and 5 already. So then we start watching, and now he's got 8 and 6. So he scored 3 points and had 1 rebound since the middle of the first quarter, and it's halftime.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was feeling good, but man, like Ayton just disappeared. Oh man. How's our bench looking? I don't have the stats up to know, but I don't know how the stats are looking necessarily here.
6 from Wainwright, 2 for 4 from 3. Jock Jams, 3 for 6, 6 points. D-Lee, 1 for 4, but 1 for 2 from 3. Saban 2 for 2. Get him back in the game, please.
Saban Lee did look pretty good.
No Cam Johnson whatsoever. Can anybody
knee management? They said it already.
What's going on, Alex?
Knee management for him for Cam.
So they're really gonna do that? Like, what do you mean? It's not like we're on the second night of a back-to-back. I guess we're going into a back-to-back tomorrow.
Exactly.
And they probably thought, hey, we're going to get our, back doors blown out. So maybe we just sit him for the blowout and play him versus the team we think we can actually beat of the two. I'm speaking hypothetically because I don't know which team it is because I have not been paying that close attention to the schedule. Can't even remember who it is. Who do we play next, y'all? Got to be an East Coast team.
That's a wild guess.
I would welcome Indiana at this point.
Detroit. I knew it was one of those states.
See, that's a dub. That's a get Cam Johnson warmed up. But, bro, I would have played Cam Johnson versus Celtics and then sat him versus the easy win. The quote-unquote easy win. You know?
I don't know. I just know that they went on that run and it made this lead a little bit more uncomfortable. I think Tatum's going to get hot because there's no way Tatum's going to be as bad as he was this second half that he was this half. Dude's 2 for 9, dude. It's wild.
All things considered, we're in great shape, and it's really good for the Suns to play themselves into a good position going into half. Because how many times have we seen the Suns be down, try to play catch-up, and they just can't? I don't think they can afford to play catch-up versus a good team like this. So this was best-case scenario. If I'd have told you before the game, yo, at halftime, we're going to be up 57-44, you would have been like, hell yes. You wouldn't have cared how it happened. Run aside. Monty not calling timeouts and Ayton going ice cold aside. We would have both been super happy.
True. We got 50 likes finally. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hit the 50. So y'all know the deal. 75 is next. Oh my gosh, man. So out of the two potential suitors, which obviously Kyrie is the only one, who would you want, KD or Kyrie?
That's a very interesting question, man, because Romp was telling me today that he realistically thinks that we could get Kyrie for CP3, first round pick, Jay Crowder.
So you would be okay with Kyrie, Booker, Bridges, Cam J, and
I'd die a happy man. That way we get to keep the twins together, and maybe the triplets, maybe keep DA. You know? I mean, I can also see the Nets saying, nah, we're playing hardball. No, we're not trading you. KD asked
I can't
for
see
it.
that because that GM said he would do that.
Did he say he's not going to trade him?
No, I'm just saying, remember when the KD stuff came out, and what did he say?
He was like, you know,
he said he wasn't going to give KD away, and he's not going to give his talent away for basically, you know.
So my point is, if we go after Kyrie, we could get it for a decent price. If God parted the sky and shone down on us and gave us the ability to get KD somehow, some way, we'd have to give up our everything. It would cost us everything. But Kyrie's the problem child. But you're not sacrificing very much on the court production.
Here's the deal. I do like Kyrie. I do like what he brings. I do like the idea of having Kyrie, Saban Lee potentially campaign on the court. Kyrie does bring something different, but if we get Kyrie, our offense has to change drastically, and that leads me to my next point. If we do get Kyrie, can Monty adjust and not run the stupid pick and roll offense, and can he actually coach an offense that way? Because it's going to be a different offense. Like we're not going to be running the pick and roll consistently.
I don't feel like
Kyrie.
we even do a good consistent pick and I mean,
we try.
Yeah, I would have to look into that. All I know is Kyrie's out there killing it for them.
I know, and I mean, I'm here for it. If we got Kyrie, I'd be happy, but I just know that's going to change the complexion of this team quite a bit as far as offenses ran, because now we're going to have two ball-centric guards between Kyrie and Booker.
Kyrie's making it work with KD. KD's a better shooter and a better scorer than Booker.
I know, but KD's not as ball centric as Kyrie is. Like,
okay, but the same thing. Okay, here's the other thing. Do you want to see him and Booker try to figure it out, or do you want to see him and Luka try to figure it out? I mean, come on. That's another thing that is like pressing the time.
What are the Mavs going to give up that? No disrespect to the Mavs.
It's Cuban. I wouldn't put anything past Cuban. He'll spend whatever it takes. But what are they going to give
the Nets in order to make this happen? All your draft picks for the foreseeable future?
Maybe, if it came down to it. They're desperate to keep Luka. There's a lot of talk about Luka.
Luka's not leaving. Stop it.
At what point does he get tired of them refusing to put a team around him?
He won't. He's a white boy. Mark Cuban loves them. He will do whatever it takes.
He let Steve Nash go. That is in Mark
Cuban's blood. He had Dirk Nowitzki. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What are you like in that situation? Who are you gonna give up? Your point guard, who at the time and who in the time in the NBA, that was not a necessity. That was not a necessary position to have. You had a big man who could shoot threes and was a rare commodity. Remember, Dirk was the stretch 5 and 4 before that ever existed. He was one of a kind unicorn. So yeah, you picked the Dirk. You picked the Dirk.
Some dude said, I think I saw the Mavs offer Dinwiddie and Wood. That's better than CP3 and Crowder. But we have all of our first round picks for the foreseeable future.
You think Dinwiddie want to go back to the Nets?
I could see them wanting him back, and I could see.
You think he wants to go back?
Maybe. Why not? Go back and play with KD? I don't know. Kyrie's got a good reason to hate Brooklyn. I don't know that Dinwiddie does. Dinwiddie might have liked Brooklyn.
That's true.
He might have been a hipster. He might love Brooklyn coffee shops and Gentrification. I doubt the latter, but you know, I wouldn't want to go from Dallas to Brooklyn.
I think there will be an elaborate three-way trade if that's the case.
But that's the other thing. It don't matter what Dinwiddie wants necessarily.
Maybe Shaman wants to go back to the Nets. Okay.
Bye. We've got D. Lee now.
Stop it.
What?
As much as we complain about that man handling the rock.
I don't like him handling the rock, but I like him shooting and driving and passing.
No, we don't like him driving. We only like him shooting and passing.
He can drive. He can hit some floaters. He can hit some layups. You know? It's just when he does too much dribbling to do the drive, that's what you don't like. But if it's like a pump fake, step in, floater, I like it. You know,
he doesn't travel.
Yeah, slide his feet or pass it to the wrong damn team or pass it to the...
Amon's getting paid $10 million, Mallow, because Monty loves him like a son. Literally, that is it.
Alex says some type of package with Dinwiddie, DFS, Wood, picks, depending on what they have. Not all of them, but some type of a package. Yeah. So, you know, it might cost us a lot. I think we could put together a package, you know, and it solves, it's like throwing a stone and killing 5 freaking birds with it. We need a point guard. We need a point guard of the future. We need, you know, I mean, like a age-appropriate guard to pair with Booker. You know, Kyrie's not a baby.
How old is Kyrie?
He's not a baby, but he ain't 38 years old. Going on 50. Also,
how old is Kyrie?
I'll look it up. Somebody tell us in the chat. How old is Kyrie?
He's like 31 or 32.
31 or 32? Yeah. That's
30 years old.
That's like young as hell, bro. That's like jailbait compared to Chris Paul. You get locked up for being a pedo.
Only untouchables I feel is Mikal and Book. Mikal, do not start with this. Mikal Bridges is untouchable. Stop. We already said that during the summer, and that man went cold. Now he's playing decent, and Gabe's like, he's untouchable. No, I mean, it's not untouchable.
Close. The reason why I feel like why I can comfortably say that is because they're not, I don't think they're going to give up Kevin Durant. You know? So, I mean, like, who else is he tradable for? Would you go straight up Pascal Siakam for Bridges?
Maybe.
Or Bridges and something for Pascal? I don't want to do that. Are people not seeing how incredible Bridges has been for the last, like, month?
This has been fine.
He's been better than fine. He's been our Devin Booker through a 6. Dude, it's funny because I have a dog with almost the same damn spots, but just a tiny little hot dog version. That's so cute, man. Yeah, our dogs definitely have some of the same DNA. What's that one's name?
Ants.
Good old Chance.
Did you give him a bath?
You don't like the smell of a fresh dog? You want him to smell bad?
No, but he was wet.
Oh, okay. You're like, ew, did you give him a bath? Get him off me.
No, he was wet.
Yeah, wet dog is not right. Oracle says Bridges is untouchable in his opinion. Book and Mikal need to stay and everyone else should be up for grabs. I don't hate that take. What up, Jose?
Oh, you horse!
And Sunnyside down in the house.
Poe.
Guys, get a load of this dog. This dog is probably bigger than Sundo. Dude, he makes Chance look like a stuffed animal. Chance looked big in your arms. Ooh. Burner, full body. I knew it. Jeez. Bro, I thought my Rottweiler standing up and like looking me in the face was crazy. I thought my Rottweiler looking me in the face was crazy. He's looking well. He could eat a pie off your head.
He was looking down on me, dude.
Yeah. Man.
So, yeah, he's pretty big, but he's gonna die soon. So
that's the problem with our big dogs, man.
Great Danes, bro.
You just constantly think about losing them. You can't even enjoy it.
The average age is like 7 years. I'm like, oh, why?
Game's back. 57-44. Mikhail pulls up and hits a tradable miss.
It's a tradable miss.
Do you have the game up?
Yeah, I got it.
I gotta grab coffee. Hold it down for me for like 5 seconds.
All right, Jaylen Brown gets
Calvin?
a pick. Offensive foul on your boy, Time Lord.
Phoenix is always in position to get a great shot.
So there you go.
I know he's a little bit older, but that savvy
you see he's getting coffee? I do need coffee. That sounds like a good idea. I got a text from some random person. Diego! My boy Diego, what's up, man? Are you in the chat? Anyway, CB3 gets a pick from Aiden. He stops. He gives to Aiden. Aiden's at the free throw line. He faces up. Got Jaylen Brown on him. Kicks to CB3. CB3 with Horford on him. CB3 pulls up. No good. Out of bounds.
And back to Boston it goes.
Diego says thanks for the... Can't stand you. Cannot stand
in the first half.
God have mercy on Diego's soul if Burner finds out that he texted you.
He didn't text me. He sent me a cash.
Oh, okay.
For the first
Still.
and a half of this game. Finished with 6. Williams.
Jonathan says, who we got winning the third? I could see the Celtics winning this this third quarter, considering they've got more pressure. Because they got to start catching up now.
CP3 gets a pick from Bridges. Now a pick from Ayton. Kicks to Sarge.
Sarge driving on Robert Williams behind the back. Puffy. Gets blocked by the Time Lord.
And the Time Lord gives him a little bit of a
Those are some good moves. This is the best moves I've seen from Sarge.
Yeah, but Robert Williams is a jumper, bro. Dude's got goat hops.
I will say this. I do like Jaylen Brown corner 3. No good. I do like the adjustments that Monty on the starting lineup by giving us the Twin Towers.
I like it too. That's a good point. Got to give Monty his props when he rarely deserves them. Wario! All right, Wario, that might be enough out of you for now, bro. All right, stop trying him.
Your boy White for 3. Good. I hate it.
Damn.
I hate it. Where's Code? It is an early game. Code probably might be in bed still.
That's true.
It might be, at work. Same with Burner.
Bridges and one. An untradeable take to the rim. That's crazy.
Robert Williams with an unnecessary reach right there. Either slide over and stop the drive.
Fellas, could you help us out? Take a
look
look at your stream. Check to see if you've hit the like button. If you have, don't even pay attention to us. But if you haven't,
started all 54 games for the Suns this
we could
season.
really use it. We only got 76 in here in a game where we're blowing out the Celtics.
It's true. Tatum.
Bridges has played in all
Picking the time where
300.
he pulls
Please no. Thank you. Foul on the 3. Tatum going to the line. Damn.
And his second of the night.
Phone charger.
Go grab coffee, man.
Bring the phone charger, not coffee. Yo, what is with this? These new plugins.
Oh,
what is with these?
This will be Jason Tatum's first free throw.
I think it's called like a C.
What is it? And what do I plug it into? Where's my brick?
Yeah.
I don't understand new technology. I sound like a boomer. What is happening?
It must be a more efficient cord because they're going towards that one now.
I get it, but usually it comes with a brick.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, I asked Tatum this morning
That's
why
my point.
he's taken 9
There's no brick in
threes a
here.
game, which is the most in his young career. He said he took the criticism to heart.
That's
Am I missing
so many
something?
long twos. So that's why he's taking more.
They're like,
threes,
yeah,
a
that's
high
sold
percentage,
separately.
and add more to his game, guys.
Tatum hits the free
Celtics
throw.
now 11 of 11 from the free throw line.
8-point lead,
Tatum has also
folks.
been the subject of much discussion when it comes to his minutes.
Ayton
He is second in the league in minutes per game, fourth in the league in
gets to
total
McHale.
minutes played so far this season.
McHale kicks it to Ayton. Sorry, CP3 now down to Ayton. Ayton gonna get doubled last second. That ain't no travel. What are you talking about?
All right, I'm getting me some coffee.
Go for
I
it.
was tired of times in the NBA Finals. But he didn't just say it and not do anything about it.
I didn't see the travel, but whatever.
He wants to be there for the long
Jason
haul.
Tatum got McHale guarding, gets a screen from Horford. Here's a who, and it's going to be a moving screen by Horford. Here's a who. Suns ball.
Make sure that he's able to give his everything and his all in the playoffs as well. A lot of it comes down to his dedication.
Second foul here on Al Horford.
Yeah,
on the illegal
I
screen.
thought that
Celtics
Tatum
have
was
called for a
wearing
couple of
retro
those tonight.
Jordans. Au contraire, he's wearing some new age Jordans that look like shit. Those things are ugly. CP3 driving left under the basket, gets it to McHale. McHale shoots in Time Lord's face. No good. He almost blocked that. Derek White pushing it up, driving. And they're going to call a foul on Ayton, even though all Ayton did was jump and put his hands straight in the air. Okay. Look at how ugly Derek White is, all right? My God, he looks like a goblin. He looks like he's from Lord of the Rings.
He's taken the necessary steps to allow himself to play those heavy minutes. Maybe a few fewer slices of Emo's pizza when he goes back to St. Louis. Right.
And that's just part of growing up and going from being a good young player to being a
Hits
veteran.
the first free throw.
I have to take care of myself on and off the basketball court. I love the fact that he's changed his diet. I love the fact that he's changed the workout regimen. Just trying to make sure that he's there for his team. And that's commendable because so many guys in this day and age of load management are missing games here and there. That's just not who Tatum is.
10-3 start to the third quarter here for Boston, which is now 13 of 13
CP3
from the free
kicks
throw
it to
line. They're the top
Ayton.
free throw shooting team in the NBA this season, just under 83%.
CP3 got Horford guarding, gonna dance on him, gonna shoot that midi. It's good, good, good. All right, keep boosting that trade value, CP3. Keep boosting it up. Tatum gets a screen from Horford. Tatum, pick and roll, nice pass, but seen and stolen by McHale, but slapped out of bounds. It's gonna be Boston ball, unfortunately. Almost a nice steal for the Warden.
Round out to White.
Uh-oh, foul on Craig. Derek White, who's been really active tonight, might be going to the line. 4 fouls on Craig, so in comes thick, strong, sexual man Wainwright. And Cornette back in the game.
Suns are pretty thin right now. Without Devin Booker, Cameron Payne is missing his 15th straight game. Landry Shamet is out for the 9th straight
Tatum, guarded
game
by...
as well.
Tell me how that's a foul on us, ref. A foul on Chris Paul for pushing Derek White a little bit. He's smiling and laughing, so I think he's guilty.
I like what Wainwright brought in the first half.
14 fouls now for Phoenix. So the next one will be free throws for the Celtics, and they've been really thriving from the line here
Tatum,
so far. And of course,
pick and roll with
Phoenix has been
Horford,
without
driving,
Jay Crowder
kicking it to
the entire
Horford.
season.
Horford almost loses it, gets it to Jaylen Brown. CP3 guarding, Tatum in the corner for 3. It's good. 57-62. Suns are in the danger zone.
He's got 12, and Boston is within 5.
CP3 pump fake, gets it over to Ish. Ish pump pass fake, shoots the 3. That's too many moves, but Wario with the save and the putback miss. Ayton flies in for a putback dunk, but he can't grab it because his hands are constantly slippery with butter.
Back out to Brown.
Jaylen Brown, triple threat, fake, driving on McHale, all the way to the rack. Fouled by the less physically superior Wario. Couldn't jump high enough, slaps him on the wrist, and one.
What a hesitation.
Yes. The quick tween in between the legs, right down the lane, and one stop.
Brown will go to the free throw line sitting on 18. It's
timeout. Maybe the Suns. I don't know. Pretty damn late for a timeout, Monty, if you ask me. But here we are.
Such good luck.
The Suns have completely given up their lead. And that's when Monty likes to call a timeout. Not before. Never before. Don't just stop asking him to call timeouts. He's not going to do it. He wants to wait till the game's out of hand, see? That's why he's Coach of the Year. Asim Dude said, we are Hall of Fame lead sellers. Ain't that the truth? I don't remember asking Sundo to go to the nearest Dunkin' Donuts for coffee. Thought he was going to grab coffee from his kitchen. Now he's gallivanting all around town. Hit the like button for Sundo getting coffee. All right? Romp just texted me and said, how the F does DA have the same stats from the first 5 minutes? Good question. I have no clue. You know, like I was telling that story earlier, he told me that DA was starting out with 6 and 5 in like the first 5 minutes. He's barely put a stat on the board since. In fact, he hasn't put a stat on the board in the third quarter yet. Thank God he's not in foul trouble. He might be able to do it before the end of the third, but who knows how long Monty's even going to keep him in the game at this, or in the quarter at this point. Suns Cookie says Ayton got to go. Suns Cookie, tell me about your name. Why did you name yourself Suns Cookie? It's just interesting. Just a cool, interesting name. Suns Valley says they came back out of nowhere. Yeah. I would be lying if I said I didn't expect it, man. I expected them to come back. This is the Celtics we're talking about. We were playing out of our board.
Friday night. We invite you to stick with us as well. Suns and Celtics in Boston. What a difference, Brendan.
Sunnyside says get Landale in. Landale's playing better. Crazy.
They were first in the West with a 41.
Your Mason, what's going on, said if you can't defend, you must attack better.
They would be a second-round playoff victim of the
Manita says anytime something bad happens, it's Ayton's fault. That's pretty much how it rolls. But I can't defend Ayton at this moment. He's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, just, I don't know. It's not being aggressive. I've seen him pass up several shots he could have taken. Ayton with the rebound on the missed free throw, 62-59. CP3 gets it to McHale, guarded by Horford. Here's a who, drives right. Oh, dives in, and honestly, I think McHale kind of got bailed out by a foul call. Of course, we're happy to take it at this point, considering who we're playing. He's going to the line.
23 season. Foul goes against Al Horford. That's his third as Bridges got aggressive with the drive.
I like the fact that
Bridges at the line. First free throw. Good. Looks like he ends up making both of these on the
catch Celtics guard Jaylen Brown in
Gamecast.
A new original series only on the NBA app. Watch as next generation players prepare their
102 watching. What's good? Everybody just joining. Welcome in Suns Valley Podcast live. Suns actively choking a lead away. A nice, juicy lead that they had. No longer. Tatum gets it to Horford. Horford to Brown. Brown snatch back between the legs. Back and down McHale. Back and down McHale. Turn, spin, fade away. Kobe! Shit was literally gorgeous. CP3 guarded by Derek White. Gets a screen from Ayton. Nice screen. Wario left alone at 3, drives instead of shooting, takes Cornet off the dribble, punch slaps his own rebound back in off the backboard. Anyway, we get it. What up, Spicy Cabbage? 2K on the Suns for Spicy Cabbage. Damn. Damn, son, where'd you find those odds? Tatum, snatch back. Fouled by Wario. Going to the line for 3.
Boston's been great from the free throw line tonight, 13 of 14.
Suns Valley says, when is Book back? I heard he's back Tuesday.
Landing area
versus y'all's Nets.
So tricky and crafty with the ball.
Down
that
there.
Ball handling just got Sarge a little bit off balance, and he ends up fouling on that jumper.
First free throw is good.
87% free throw shooter. See
D. Lee coming into the game.
Ever to make the All-Star team for a 4th time.
I might be able to speed this up a little bit because I was behind because I had paused it a little bit.
Yeah, Tatum definitely had the shot to be the MVP this year. He's had an incredible season. But we have so many guys that are playing great and deserving. Jokic averaging a triple-double from the center position. Joel Embiid. Giannis could possibly be the MVP every single season. But Giannis having a great year.
Yeah, that'd be nice, Jose.
MVP
free throw is good for Tatum.
By team success.
Absolutely. And right on cue, we've got a Sparks poll.
CP3 bringing it up. Screen from Michael, a slip, an actual screen from Ayton, a fadeaway at the baseline, no good. Cornet boxes out Ayton, burns him down the court. They don't pass it to him. Brogdon working on strongman Wainwright, kicks it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown snatch back between the legs, pull up jumper, no good. CP3 with the rebound. CP3 attacking Cornet pulls in Cornet's face and hits.
On the planet.
Oh, yes.
Nice midi.
Chris Paul in the mid-range is just absolute poetry. And even though he hit that shot, though, I still want to see Phoenix get the ball to DeAndre Ayton because he started off so well. Ayton had 8.5
Tatum,
rebounds in the first
screen
quarter.
from Cornet. Spin move stripped by strongman Ish Wainwright. McHale goes to steal to secure the steal, and Tatum fouls McHale trying to grab the ball. Suns ball. Tatum says, look at my fucking arm. Like, why do I got this mark on my arm? You think I didn't get fouled? I don't know. I don't know that he did. It looked clean to me, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah. The big fellas inside the drag. Like, if you want the big fellas to do that dirty work, you got to give them the rock. Give them a couple easy
CP3 back to D-Lee. Over to Ish. Ish driving right. Kicks it to Ayton. Nice floater. No good. Ish tries to tip it in. No good. Jaylen Brown crossover, push dribble, gets to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Ish. Ish pokes it out from behind. They get it to Brogdon just in time. No good. D. Lee pushing the back on Corvette. Likely going to the line because we're in the bonus, I think.
Ish Wainwright picks it up.
65-68.
What the heck happened?
Looks like he's going to hit that. Dude, we're just selling. Selling.
Wainwright doesn't like it. It might have been more of
selling.
Cornet right back as Cornet fought for great position inside.
So Luke Cornet, who shoots it over 81% from the free throw line. 6th-year player out of Vanderbilt. Finally got some stability in the NBA with a 2-year deal in the offseason.
4 minutes, 17 seconds to go. No burner yet. Hold on.
On the fringes of the league for most of his career. Found a home here in Boston.
Cornet, second free throw is good. McHale gets it into CP3. CP3 bringing it up, guarded by Peyton Pritchard. Full court. Full court press on CP3. CP3 gets a screen from both McHale and Ayton. Gets it out to D. Lee. D. Lee's going to get a screen from Ayton. Going to cross up. Going to turn around. Going to spin. Going to pull up a midi floater. No good. No good. No good. Tatum, bad pass, but kept by Brogdon. A worse pass. CP3 comes away with it. Pushes it up to Mikhail Jail. Good. That feels like the first score we've had in a while, dude. You could not have gotten back at a more opportune time. Brogdon looking for Corvette. He traveled. He okay. He fucking traveled, and then he hits a floater. They're letting the dude named Luke Cornett cook us.
I know a lot of people don't love this, but if you want to look at the on-off-court numbers, they are ridiculously in his favor right now. Denver is not a very
8-second violation. They're going to say that CP3 didn't cross the half-court line in time, and Peyton Pritchard is walking away like a smug asshole, like he actually did something, when really Chris Paul just didn't. He dribbled on the wrong side of the, you know what I mean? Like he never like crossed his dribble over. His whole body was over, yeah. Brogdon to Cornett, traveling, taking 3 steps, no call. Tatum, guarded by Mikhail, looking to take the lead. Got Ish switched. Backing down Ish, stepping into a 3 on Ish. It's no good. CP3, long rebound, almost traveled himself.
Tatum 3 for the lead.
Yeah, set a hard screen on Pritchard, please. Wainwright gets it to Mikhail. Mikhail down to Ayton. Ayton is just grabbed by Tatum.
Tied up, and Jason chooses to
crazy.
Get him a shot. That's
crazy.
Third foul of the night on Jason.
I love it.
Celtics have made a game.
You got 105 watching. Thank you guys. Hit that like button. We're almost at 75. We got 70 likes. 70.
Are there 5 kind souls in the chat that haven't hit the like yet? Please make our e-boy dreams come true.
My new drink, at least for
what kind of coffee are you drinking?
It's not even coffee. It's chai tea.
That's got a nice little kick of caffeine in it.
With some cinnamon.
Yeah, that'll give you some nice caffeine too. Some dude said Pritchard thinks he's Alvarado. Seriously. The white avocado.
Yep.
Did you remember the like brief Twitter conversation about is calling Alvarado avocado racist?
No, I don't remember that.
People were questioning that.
But I think it kind of is.
Okay. If you called him Sopapilla, yeah, that's racist.
Sopapilla.
But Alvarado and avocado literally rhyme. So it's not about he's Mexican, so we're going to call him an avocado. It literally rhymes with Alvarado.
It's just a little convenient that he's also Mexican.
It's just a fucking happenstance, you know?
Okay, is that what it is? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm telling you, if Alvarado didn't rhyme with avocado...
I'll take the word of a fellow Hispanic. And he's Puerto Rican.
You know...
Now who's racist now?
What did I say? I just said he's Hispanic. What did I say? He's Mexican?
Oh, you said Hispanic? I thought you said Mexican.
I don't remember what I said. I easily could have been.
But we can blame Third Reich Sundo for that.
Definitely. Thank you for taking the hit. The Third Reich has
yes or no?
Has definitely been guilty of things before. We'll just tack that on.
I have no idea.
Dude, I put too much cinnamon in. It's starting to taste like Fireball. I don't like it.
Damn.
Making this trade request public.
Gotta go pour some more chai tea into it.
Bro, or something.
Very hard.
Ice, maybe some. I don't know.
Kind of look at it the same.
Ice chai tea? No. Unless it's a latte.
Sonny said Mexican Islander. What up, Sap, man?
Actually, pour milk and make it a latte might actually work.
These
Courts in the house.
Interested, or the Dallas Mavericks.
Ayton, top of the key.
Los
Hands off
Angeles
to
Lakers,
Bridges.
LeBron James,
Bridges, he's driving. Bridges loses control.
Let's go! Finally!
On the business end of the alley-oop.
Can we wake Ayton up, please? Can we have some Ayton now?
That Sun staff credit for just drawing this play up as Bridges gets right to his area.
He's really good at passing it to Ayton, dude. Because he's so tall, he's got those long arms. He can, like, get it into him better than CP3. Or anyone else, for that matter.
Ayton's first point since the first.
If you want your big
Chihuahua.
I just
misses the free throw. I know, bro.
I guarantee you they'll run the court harder. They'll defend better.
Brogdon to Tatum, right back to Brogdon.
I think we all know you have to feed the dragon.
Brogdon working on Nick Saban, kicks it to Robert Williams III. Down to Tatum, block extended, back and down. Mikhail throws his fucking body into him. Fuck you, ref! That's offensive, you fucking bald bitch! I'm gonna
on the floor. Crew's gonna have a discussion about that.
Calm down, Gabe. We're going to review it. He also traveled, by the way. But
you think that Kyrie's played his last game for Brooklyn this year, or you think he's
is that working hands on the table? I know a good can of working hands when I see it. Because your boy needs it.
Even though you know
what on the table?
Working hands.
Take a look at that.
What's
Even though
that?
you know that he can't walk in the offseason, though.
Yes.
The hand moisturizer for people who work hard, Gabe. You wouldn't know anything about that.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Because all you do is lather your hands in moisturizer and touch dudes' bodies. Pause.
I refuse to massage women.
By the way, John Goebel and our officiating crew is checking to see whether the
That's a fucking shoulder in the face, in the jaw from Tatum. And that ref was so quick to call that shit for the Celtics. Right. No, sir.
Let me get some milk.
He needs some milk.
That's why they're taking a look at that.
Anybody that can't see this, I mean, this was a ridiculous play. He traveled, traveled, gathered, offensive charge into Mikhail's jaw, and then they're like, give it to the Celtics. We like green. What is this bitch ref gonna say? It's actually a man, not a girl, so I'm not being misogynist.
Brooklyn looks great.
Fuck you, you bald bitch.
Back soon, and when those two guys are out there together, they're one of the best teams in the league. We saw them go on a double-digit win streak.
And the other ref is bald too, but at least he has the common decency to shave his head. This ref, rocking a cul-de-sac. I have no respect for him whatsoever. What up, GOAT? Says hot take, Celtics not winning a chip. Somebody's going to have to knock him off over there, and I don't know who's going to.
Potentially win some team out there a championship. That's a real possibility. But what can Brooklyn get back for a player who the other team might be renting for 3 months?
Well, if you're Brooklyn, you got to make sure you get some picks in the deal. That's number one, first and foremost.
Tatum in and out on the free throw because ball don't lie. Bald refs do. Nick Saban gets it to Mikhail. Screen from Jock Jams, waves him away. Wants a screen from strongman Ish Wainwright, takes it, kicks it to Ish. Pump fakes, gets it to Mikhail. Terrible miss. Get on the ground, Jock. Get on the ground, everyone. They come away with it, but good hustle from the Suns. Pritchard gonna pump fake. Kicks it to Robert Williams III, back to Pritchard, over to Brogdon. Brogdon going right.
Every time I step away, he's getting closer. What is happening?
Saban.
God dang it, Jock.
Oh, Jock. Brogdon just smoked a layup, but Jock grabbed the rim. The ball was nowhere near.
Well, don't I know it?
You definitely don't know it.
Yeah, that could have even been his fault that it missed.
So count the bucket for Brogdon. Boston now within one. Saban Lee just signed to a two-way contract this week.
Mikhail pick and roll with Ish. Mikal pulls up in Tatum's face and says, I can do it too now. I can ISO create and pull up too now. That's why I'm untradeable. Tatum. Stolen. That's a foul, ref. They're literally purposely fouling us and the refs won't call it. Make them pay, Ish. He didn't make him pay. Spoiler.
Ooh, he made him pay there.
Wipes away the Brogdon attempt.
Nice. Take him, Mikal. If that went in, bro. I mean, if that went in.
In a wild up and down game here in Boston.
74-71. One last chance here for the Celtics to close the gap just a little bit more.
He's got 16 on 3 of 12 shooting as he massages this final possession.
5 seconds.
About a second between game 5.
Tatum, half court, kicks it to Time Lord. Time Lord floater, of course, right on cue. Because that's what the Suns do. They give up buzzer beaters. I don't think that counted, did it?
He hit the desperation shot. It won't count. It wouldn't have counted anyway. With .1 left, you can't catch and shoot.
Did we just hit that?
Somebody just threw a full court 3 that went in.
Wow.
They win the
rewind that.
And pull to within 1.
Who shot that?
Oh, you see. Ish. He hit it.
Crazy. You know he's strong enough to easily throw that ball. He threw that ball. Yeah, that thing, that drink changed colors with that milk. Now it's like Sundo skin tone complexion.
Oh, no, I don't like it. See all the cinnamon in the bottom? It still tastes good. I just don't like all that cinnamon in the bottom.
A milky fireball. Lester says defense. You know, this quarter is definitely going to come down to defense. 1 point game. Hell, I don't care if we win it by 1. We don't have Cam. We don't have Cam or Booker or Campaign. Just kidding. That doesn't matter. But we don't have Landry Shamet. Just kidding. That doesn't matter either.
Landry Shamet.
But, you know, one of those two dudes could give you a nice little boost. One of them could have been on tonight. But Cam Johnson, definitely. You have Cam Johnson in this game, I think we'd be doing even better. But I don't know. Give me a prediction. What do you think? No right or wrong answer. No judgment if you're wrong in the end.
Prediction.
Not what you want to happen, but what you think by the feel of this game is going to happen.
Oh, I feel like they're about to go on a run and beat us, but...
Me too. I wish I could be that Suns fan, guys. I wish I could be that content creator who, only reports positive things and only says, oh, we got this, but we're actively choking the game away.
Yeah, I will say this: if Bridges continues to, if he goes on a run here and he goes on a tear and ends up being our scorer, we'll be in good shape. That's what I do think. Bridges needs to take initiative and start scoring some buckets.
Yeah, I really hope I'm wrong. I hope that happens, and I just end up looking like I lost faith. I'm fine with that. Whatever it takes. Could you
imagine if you told Benjamin Franklin, this is Boston now?
He probably
Or he was from Philly. He's from Philly. Which one of them niggas is from Boston? Paul Revere? Imagine
Benjamin Franklin. He is from Philly, right?
As we get to the final 12 minutes here on the parquet.
Imagine seeing Paul Revere picture from the future.
Or is it like John Adams? Isn't John Adams Boston?
Yeah, he might be.
It's my beer.
Ain't you ever seen my movies? Brogdon dribbles.
Deep blue sea.
They ate me.
A shark ate me.
Drink, bitch.
I wonder what his dad, the former All-American.
Oh, nice pass from D. Lee. That was a good one.
I don't know.
Can you stop yelling?
No, I can't stop yelling because that's how I talk. Ain't you ever seen my D-League hits?
Beautiful. I think I'm ahead of you. I got Derek White kicking it to Brown. Brown, 3. Is that a 2? Is that a 3? Doesn't matter. He misses. D-Lee with the rebound.
What a pass. And 1.
What up, Brady?
Go. Jockey jock.
Leave jockin'. All right.
Samuel L. Jackson. It's my beer.
And one style. Look at the bench. Everybody.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
It'll get you drunk. You might even find a nigga or two. You be fucking fat bitches in no time.
He just finds his way to the paint.
Can you stop yelling?
No, I can't stop yelling because that's how I talk. Ain't you ever seen my movies?
Phoenix shows a little resolve here.
Like I'm just trying to wash out the taste of weed and hooker spit.
Brogdon has a dozen, gives it up for
oh my gosh.
Brown
and that was Samuel Adams, not John Adams.
Well, John Adams is the real dude, right? Or is it Sam Adams? Damn, I don't even remember.
John Adams was the second president
That's
of the
right,
United States.
Sam Jackson. I don't know history.
Saban Lee! Saban Lee!
Let's go! That's the poster we knew was coming. We knew that shit was coming at some point. 9-point lead. Inject this dunk into my fucking veins.
With a grandpa poster.
Let's go, Nick Saban. Does anybody miss Dwayne? I took the walk to Washington.
You do.
No, I don't. I'm a Nick Saban guy.
You're like,
I'm a Nick Saban Alabama man. Okay.
Washington, I love him so much. Look at him, he can get a bucket.
Yeah, but then as soon as Saban started out playing him, I was like, holy cow! Like, I didn't know that Monty was gonna have like the balls to do it like that, to do it that quick, to just bring in someone off the G League and replace him.
If there's anything that we're good at doing, is we are good at finding that guy that hasn't played ball in a minute that's just still got it. Busy,
the thing about Saban is Saban Lee's, dude, indulge me. Google Saban Lee's G League stats. It will blow your nips off.
Saban.
Are you sitting down?
Lee, G League, yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm not looking at you.
Hey, my boy's from St. Louis. Let's go, my nigga Saban.
Hey, let's go. He's a St. Lunatic.
Let's
He's
go.
a St. Lunatic.
You can find me in St. Louis. What that kind of
Hey, I need to make a graphic with him with like a Nelly Band-Aid.
Facts.
What was his G League stats?
Yo, he averaged 25 points a game in the G League. My guy, 30 points in his 23.
I'm telling you, he has an offensive bag that he's not putting his hand into because he just wants to fit and be on a team. So he's not trying to do too much. He's focusing on doing what the team needs. But I think when he gets comfortable enough, he might be able to reach into that bag and pull a couple of moves out. But he's not trying right now. He's not focused on that. And that's why he stole Dwayne's. Dwayne was like, let me show you everything in my bag. Brick. Whoops. You know. What is this edit? That is a terrible. I could do a better Photoshop than that. What is this?
Game of Thrones style, man.
What are you wearing there? What
Terrible.
I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm in character.
Got the headband on, so we good.
Always got to have the
Your boy
headband.
White, your boy Avery, your boy Jaylen Brown. He's got Dario on him. Kicks to your boy White. He drives. He's in the paint. Puts up some weird floater. I can't believe that
God,
one.
he's cooking us tonight, man.
That was so off balance.
I know.
Saban Lee, let's go, my guy. Take over. Saban Lee kicks to Jock. Jock, he's at the top. He's going to hand off to D. Lee. Nope, can't do it. Looking. Kicks to Saban Lee. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Saban Lee sets back up. He's going to ISO. He's going to drive, kicks to Jock. Jock for 3. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. Kicks it to D. Lee. D. Lee for 3. Bang!
That's why I said go away, Shaman. We have a D. Lee.
Lee. Brogdon for 3, no good. Sarge with the rebound. Why is my dog barking? Be quiet, Chad.
We got our side.
Damian Lee back to Dario. Dario for 3.
Please. Let's go. That's what we need. We win this game, we win tomorrow, and then Booker's back Tuesday. I nut. All right? That's the sequence. Brogdon driving left. Don't you dare foul Nick Saban. Hot in.
Getting back to Phoenix, whether it's threes inside or getting good post-up position. Threes outside or getting good post-up positions. Phoenix has done excellent with this squad, making sure to get quality looks.
Said the scoreboard's way behind. Let me take a look at what's going on with the scoreboard. If it is behind, no, it's not. Yeah, it's I like it when it's behind though, because then we're more on pace. What up, Blazers? What up, Chiefin?
In scoring, and there's not a single qualified player for the Suns in the top 50 of the NBA in scoring.
Yeah, and then you throw those.
Caesar said I'm good with
who's out there right now.
Booker sitting out one more week. If he's healthy enough to play, I'm ready for him to come back. White gets the pass off the tip. Oh, beats Ish to the rack and fillets. 11-point lead. Slow it down, Suns. In and out dribble from Saban. Reverse layup, no good. He almost had it. Brogdon going the other way. Brogdon to White. White smokes the layup like a true campaign. Oh no! He almost stole it from Jock. Oh, fuck you up, Jaylen. Jaylen Brown just Robert Horry hit checked Saban Lee for no reason.
He got a little bit ragtag, and now he's trying to get his floor general Chris Paul back in the game. Get somebody to stabilize the unit.
Damn, Brady. Did they win? Did they come back? I know you guys were down early.
Back in the game for Boston. We're being told Luke Cornett has a left ankle sprain.
Lester, no Busy tonight. I have not seen Busy yet. What up, Zambuki? Zambuki, it's like everybody's from Missouri, man. I don't understand it. Zambuki's in Missouri.
Second and third threes.
Damn, nice. You guys came back.
Last few minutes. He's got 11. Suns are 5 of 7 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Boston just 2 of 7. And Ish Wainwright back in to handle it for Phoenix. Chris Paul back on the floor.
Lee's leading the league.
Ish to Jock. Jock handoff to CP3. Back in the game. Back to Ish. Ish drives. Ish gets it deleted. I told you that dude can jump. He can jump.
A Time Lord slap.
Wainwright thinks he has a slap.
Golly.
Robert Williams, not so.
Third block of the night for Robert Williams.
They didn't have him last year when they went against the Warriors.
Robert Williams. He gives you versatility.
Damian Lee.
Floater from D. Lee, no good. Jock almost secures it. Jaylen Brown comes away with it.
Boston collects the board.
Gonna get a screen from Time Lord. He slips it. Jaylen Brown to the rack. He scores, and they're gonna call a late foul on Jock because Vegas, guess what? Vegas wants. Okay?
I don't know about late foul.
I feel like the whistle was late.
Jaylen Brown going right in Landale's chest, taking up the space.
How is that a foul on Jock, dude? What are you exactly allowed to do on defense? Because I don't know anymore.
You take away all that space he has right there. That way he can't get any shot blocking opportunities.
Come on, baby. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Why are we bringing Ayton in for Jock? Jock was going hard. Hard in the paint.
Because Ayton needs to play.
All right.
Jaylen Brown, 14th in the NBA in scoring, 27.
Jaylen got that baby hair braids.
5.5 free throw attempts per game, and this will be his
missed.
Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. McHale bringing the ball up.
19 of 22.
I like this. Come on, McHale.
Do something. Do something. Gets a screen from CP3. Or sorry, Ayton just kicks it to Ayton. Handoff to CP3.
Oh no.
Gets a screen from Ish. Pulls a crazy three that ain't got no chance in hell of going in. Derek White up to Tatum, down to Time Lord. Bang out, bang out. Timeout, Monty. Timeout, Monty. No. No. Not time yet? Are you kidding?
No.
The momentum meter. The momentum meter.
It wasn't that big of a play.
CP3 pick and roll with Ayton. Kicks it to Ayton. He's terrified. He pulls a mid-range. Hey, yo! Bully to greatness. That was crazy, bro. He got doubled.
Phoenix definitely needed that to quiet this crowd.
Bro, Spicy Cabbage, I'm pulling for you, bro. Let's get that money tonight. Oh, Brown and one.
Brown felt Chris Paul on his back.
Please tell me that's not an and one.
On CP3, that's his third.
Please tell me that's not an and one.
Foul right there, trying to not give up that good position that Jaylen Brown had inside.
Foul on the floor.
Whew. My soul about left my body. Robin Williams.
Trailing by 9. Been down by as many
bad
as
pass.
Ooh, bad pass.
Derek White wide open. No good.
Misses, thank you.
Strong man with the rebound.
CP3 bringing the ball up. I like this.
The venerable Chris
pick.
Paul.
Pull it, pull it, pull it. That could have been very helpful. Jaylen Brown kicks to old man Horford. Chris Paul jumps him off the spot. Derek White travel!
White out to Tatum.
Tatum to the rack, fouled by strongman. What do you know?
And Jason Tatum doing what great scorers do on nights when they're not shooting the ball particularly well.
Do you mind if I pay a visit to the little girls' room?
Hold on, I gotta get my stream back up because it completely crashed on me.
So
do your thing,
21.
Do your
Tatum
thing.
7 of 8 from the free throw line, sitting on 16 points with 6:09
All right,
to
Tatum
go.
hits the first free throw.
20th minute free throw of the night for Boston.
Go for
As
it.
we take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule, Lakers and Pelicans on ESPN.
So it says Okogie time. If he ain't been in the game all day, he ain't coming in the game this late.
Sunday on ESPN, Joel Embiid and the 76ers
Tell you that right
taking
now.
on All-Star Julius Randle and the Knicks at 6. Check out NBA.com or the NBA app.
It's the other free throw. It's good.
Sinks them both. 18 points for the 4-time All-Star. 7-point game. White on Paul.
CP3, he gets a pick from Ayton. He kicks back out to Bridges. Bridges, he's got White on him. He's trying to drive. He's going to get a pick from Ayton. He's at the free throw line, takes a jumper. Fouled on the shot. Going to the line.
And White puts his hand up. His teammates are saying no foul, but Derek White raised the hand.
John Dew says keep up the lead. Yes, Leo. I agree with that. That's definitely a foul. We got 122 watching in the chat. Hey, do me a favor, hit that like button. We're at 88. We're trying to get to 100 by the end of the game. So close. Hit that like button if you haven't already. We're 12 away. We got 122 watching. We can definitely get there. Easily. Bridges hits the first free throw. Are you back, my guy? I hear a wild Gabe.
Mikal Bridges, number 2 in the NBA in total minutes.
Bridges hits the second free throw.
Minutes per game last
9-point lead.
He hit them both.
Collects
Yep.
a couple
That's
at the
clutch
free throw line,
stuff.
and he's got
That's
19
clutch
on
stuff.
the night. Phoenix
Derek White,
up by 9.
guarded by McHale, gonna get a screen. No, a handoff back from Robin Williams III. Back to Time Lord. Tatum, screen from Time Lord. Nice step out by Ayton. Nice step out. Derek White kicks it.
Horford.
Old man Horford back to Tatum. Good defense.
foul.
Force a tough shot. The best she can do.
Good rebound.
Good
CP3.
tap to Chris Paul as he was holding off Williams.
Bro, I'm ready for some
CP3.
clock milking.
CP3 almost traveled.
That wide body to keep Robert Williams off the glass.
Former
CP3
tight end at
kicks to
Baylor.
the tight end.
Nice
To
pass
Dario.
to the tight
Ooh.
end. Did you just refer to Wainwright as the tight end?
Yes.
Side out, 9 on the
Jeez.
shot clock.
I mean, is that not what he
You
played in high
Definitely
school, in
call him
college?
that, yeah.
125 watching. Hit the like. We are 8 away from 100. Thank you very much, Ish.
That was a nice
Inbounding
big
to
jump.
Ayton. Ayton has
throw
it.
into Ayton.
He's got Horford on him. He's going to hand the ball to CP3. And he fouls because he runs through the screen for Derek White.
So an offensive foul called on Phoenix.
That is great.
And it'll be DeAndre Ayton picking up his second.
And this is an easy call right there. As Ayton hands the ball off, he goes right through White's chest. We got a lot of offensive fouls.
All right, so Tatum, he's going to get a pick. He pulls up immediately. No good. Ish with the rebound. Hands off to CB3.
What up,
Milk this
burner?
bucket a little bit. CB3 has Derek White on him. He's going to get a pick from Ayton. Now a pick from Ish and Ayton. He's at the elbow, kicks to Ayton. Ayton turn around hook. No good, just short.
This time over Williams. Couldn't connect.
Jalen to Williams. Horford in the corner to Jalen. Jalen. He's going to sit there. He's got McHale on him. Wants the ISO. Pulls up deep. Wow. Call a timeout here, Monty. That's where you call the timeout. That's where you call the timeout.
He won't. He's going to take these timeouts to his grave, bro.
3 of 9 from three-point range. 25 on the night. And that one maybe should have been good for 4.
Paul turn around.
Sheds White.
No good.
And misses.
Rebound from Jalen. Or Jalen has the ball. Rebound by Tatum. Tatum. He gets the ball. He's driving. He's driving. Ball blocked by Dario, apparently. That looked more like a foul, but okay.
He don't get a tech for that? He gets to do that to the ref? Pull it up, Ayton. Get out there.
Bridges. Wow. How did that go in, McHale?
Untradeable, baby.
How did that go in?
Let's go.
And the Suns extend the lead.
White has the ball.
8
Jalen
points.
Brown. How did he not get a foul for that? Jalen Brown kicks the. Ooh, blocked by CP3.
Oh my God.
McHale. How's it not a foul?
I'm going to rip every pube out of my body.
No good. Rebound by Dario. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I don't know how that wasn't a foul on McHale on that drive. Timeout for Monty. He's upset.
And a timeout for the Phoenix Suns.
Tell Ime Jr. to chill out.
Setting up for a finish here in Boston. The Suns maintain an 8-point lead on the road.
CP3 timed it perfectly, guys. He timed it perfectly. And as Time Lord went up for a dunk, just stripped him when he had the ball behind his head. Clutch defensive plays by CP3. I want to say, even if we... Berger said, Sundo drinking pink sauce.
Hey, Burner, I don't know if you see in the chat, if you see old Quartzy in the chat, you got to square up.
Courtney's been in here for his downfall, Burner. I was just gonna say, there's a version of this. There's a universe out there. This could be it, where we don't make a trade this whole trade deadline. And if that's the case, I'm still going to be really interested to see this team with a healthy Devin Booker.
I don't disagree. I don't necessarily think we need to make crazy moves at the trade deadline. We just need to make some. We need a Kuzma, a Kyrie, no Anunoby and no John Collins, so.
Bro, what's in that pink sauce? Do you know?
What pink sauce? Is cup?
No. Like, haven't you heard of that pink sauce? It's like all over TikTok. And like they sell it in stores now. Like, it looks so gross. I've refused to Google what's in it because I don't even want to know. I'm just never gonna eat it.
Sauce.
Pink sauce.
Pink sauce.
Burner said, I already got cucked by Diego.
Pink sauce. Pink sauce, gluten-free, vegan. Is a vegan thing.
What's in it?
I see a picture of somebody dipping their chicken in it. That sounds terrible.
What's in it? Spicy said strawberry ketchup. God, I hope that's not what it is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so it's just like a sweet and sour sauce.
It looks like Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, it's just basically vegan sweet and tangy sauce. That's all it is. But God, it looks terrible, bro. It's like you're sticking your chicken in gack.
Caesar says Sundo hates Bridges, but he's saving us.
Caesar, shut up. Never once did I say I hate Bridges.
Bridges driving left, getting a screen from Aiden. Getting another screen from Aiden. Don't bulldoze anyone, DA. In and out, step back.
What did I? Because Caesar obviously wasn't here before the fourth quarter when he asked me what did I want to see, and it's happening.
Late in games for the Suns.
Derek White, kick back to Horford. Here's a who over to Channing Tatum.
Confidence.
Charming Tate man going to the line.
Not just standing on a wing waiting for a three-point opportunity.
Corey says he doesn't pay attention to that grab. I'm sorry. No, TikTok all day.
Right here, not wasting any time. Quick swipe.
TikTok, swipe. That's not me.
That's what you have to do when you have a big.
I don't even have TikTok.
You don't play around with him. Go right to the basket.
You don't need it. It's a cancer.
Third foul on Wainwright.
I just figure I might as well
Tatum is living at the free throw line.
give Xi Jinping my bank account info if I'm going to have TikTok. I don't know.
I mean, just watch Facebook Reels. It's the same thing now.
Yeah. And YouTube has a lot of shorts.
Yeah, it's all the same thing. Like Facebook Reels, basically.
They just copy them over from TikTok and bring them over
come over from
TikTok. Yeah.
30 or more. 4 straight games.
Sundo has a TikTok. Aiden.
Do something.
Ish, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Don't do it, Ish. Ish! You!
Why is Ish getting minutes in crucial times?
Because Craig's got 4 fouls. And you know, Monty, 4 fouls is just as good as 6.
It's 2:30.
Just as good as 6. No Okogie, by the way, either.
Like,
what's happening? Tatum drives. Your boy Williams. Jaylen Brown for 3. Wow, steps on
Bridges,
dude.
Please, no!
And Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, put in Landale for Wainwright. Is that allowed? Or they have Wario in? I don't know. They got Wario in.
Bro, I don't want to see this replay because I have a feeling that's not going to be. That's going to be way worse than it looked. He stepped on his foot. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
No, he just got a little slap to the face. You know.
Okay. Woo! From my angle, like what's his face stepped on his leg. Oh, that would have been bad.
Just miss one, Brown. Just miss one.
We got 132 watching. Hit that like button, y'all. We're at 93. We're so close to 100.
So we need 7 more likes. All right. 7 more likes, and everybody in this lobby is getting slurped up tonight. Or if it's your fancy, you can do some slurping tonight.
Oh, he misses.
Thank you, Jaylen Brown. Oh my God, we need a bucket in the worst way. How much time is left?
A minute 50. Or 2:19. I just looked at the scoreboard and a minute 40 over there.
Okay, I'm refreshing my stream because I'm
possessions. They've cut it to 6.
No, you're not behind. I'm talking about the scoreboard on ESPN.
Okay.
We're in the same spot.
Chris Paul backing down.
We know Chris Paul.
Old Derek White. Foul on Horford. No call. That's all good. No problem. We're in Boston. Mikal into Ish in the corner. In and out.
Comes down with the board. Under 2 minutes to go. Brown hesitation.
Brown to Horford pass fake 3. No
Wario with the
good.
rebound.
Wario with the rebound. CP3, slow it down. Slow it down. Gets it to Ayton. Ayton, slow it down. Slow it down. And give it to a white man that knows about hitting the 3.
And the Suns did an excellent job realizing that Boston was
sharp
double.
shooter,
gives it up early, throws it to
Big Dick Daddy Dario. Jaylen pulls up, no good. Ayton rebound, milking the clock. I want this win more than a lot of the. I feel like I want this win more than I wanted to win for the Suns all season.
Now they're going to double.
Truly,
he splits it, fakes it.
Ayton with the play.
Let's go! A nice little. I'm telling you, we win this game, we win tomorrow, and then Booker's back on Tuesday. Ayton with a block. Derek White going to the line.
Phoenix foul is on number 20, Dario Saric. That's your 3rd personal team limit.
Ayton right here gets the ball, immediately swing to the
we'll
weak
talk.
side where
We'll talk
wide
about Dario. Ayton
possessions.
Manitas. We'll
Give
talk
the
about
Suns
him
credit. They did a good
in the
job of
post game. Don't
reading
you worry
Boston's
about
defense.
that.
Boston was trying to be aggressive with
We're
the
gonna have to
live
take a good
ball
look at his
traps,
stats. Because
but
I don't know what he has.
The double.
Good minutes tonight
Brady
out of
said,
Dario
huge
Saric,
win
who
for
got
y'all.
just
Thank
his
you, man. It really is a
12th
big
start
win
of
for
the
us,
season.
dude. To get this win,
And with
a
that,
win we were
made
not
three, has
supposed to get.
14 points and 13 rebounds.
I thought that was Gordon Hayward.
You know what?
Joe Mazzulla is waving the white flag here with 1:03
You
to
turn
go.
into burner immediately when Gordon
Sam
Hayward's
Hauser
on the
and
screen.
Peyton Pritchard both come in.
Oh, he tried to miss it on purpose.
Missed that
Ayton gets
intentionally.
fouled. Let's see if Ayton can hit some clutch free throws. I
They
think he hits
Tatum and
one or
Brown
two
out
of
there, so they're
these.
not waving the white flag just yet.
It is an interesting lineup. You know what? You're right. Hauser's a three-point specialist. That's why he's on the floor.
Oh, he's not going to get
And
any.
Pritchard can knock down a
That's
three.
on the,
So
on
you're
the
right.
ground.
White flag isn't quite out yet. We'll
Chris
give it another
Paul
couple
got Pritchard
possessions, you
on
would think,
him.
see if they can make something happen.
Passes it to
from the three-point
McHale.
stripe.
Yeah, let McHale make the decisions. How's that sound? Pritchard fouls
Timeout for
McHale.
Monty Williams.
They are not giving up at a timeout for
Monty
Monty
Williams walked over
Reginald
to get the clipboard.
Williams.
It's a
What's
foul
going on,
Pritchard.
OG Mike D?
Right now for Phoenix, it's all about making sure that you take care of the ball and knock down your free
How
throws.
about he got fouled?
Oh, I thought they said timeout Monty.
Bridges 5 of
By the way,
5
we got
tonight.
103 likes. Thank you,
Leads the
y'all.
Suns with
Let's go.
23
Thank you,
points.
guys.
But the
Appreciate
Celtics
it.
are being outscored by,
Bridges
the
is the
Suns
first
have been
free throw.
outscored by
Got him.
16 at the free throw line so far.
Big picture, what do you see for the
It's
Suns
coming back
this
in
year,
for
man?
Dario.
Can they be
Why?
that team that went to the finals a couple years ago, or
Monty has the
Have they
just
weirdest
lost that
rotations, bro.
Not to be
Why
coy,
not bring Jock
but you've
in?
got to tell me who's coming for Jay
I guess
Crowder
he wants like
or someone
he
else
wants
at the trade
defense for
deadline.
their shooters.
Right. The Crowder situation remains unsettled.
They do got they got white. They
The
got two white
assumption
boys
around the
here.
league is that he'll get moved before the deadline.
Clutch,
It'll be a
untradeable free
valuable
throws
piece for
from
somebody. How much
Bridges.
can you get back? And is there something splashier out there? Another
Jaylen
second
Brown.
unit shot.
Got Craig
creator
guarding him.
slash
Craig's allowed to
playmaker.
play now. Bricks
Who's to say?
a long
And of course, Devin
three.
Booker's coming
Suns
back.
ball.
Sometimes Devin
Booker's coming back?
Justin Jackson's coming
Cam
into the
Johnson,
game, bro.
UNC legend, didn't play tonight. So this team, they've
know
had
you're
their
excited about
injuries,
that.
but
I mean,
they found a way to still hang around.
that was
Now
my
Tatum and
guy.
Brown will exit, and
That's the
That is
epitome
the
of
white
me
flag.
loving mid-tier players or
Justin Jackson
sub-mid-tier
will see his
players.
first minutes of the night. Remember, the Suns are just 4-2 this season with Chris Paul, Booker, Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Ayton together. It's not very many games.
It just tells you how much they've
CP3
been
backing
injured this
down Pritchard.
season. Give this coaching staff credit.
Gets a screen from championship DNA
They've
D
created a
Lee.
culture where no matter who
Gets the ball to D Lee. D Lee to Ish in the corner. Ish shoots the three and actually
By doing his
hits.
job well.
There we go. Another
Nice night
strong
from
man three to salt away this
Wainwright,
win.
who's knocked
Pritchard
down 3
driving.
threes. He's got 9
Pritchard
points.
kicking it over to Derek White for an open
Here's White
three.
for
He
3. That goes,
connects.
but it's cosmetic at this point.
94-106, and your Phoenix
Derek White
Suns
has 19.
have
But a
they've
great
done the
bounce back
unthinkable,
night for the
Sundo.
Phoenix Suns,
The Phoenix Suns
who
are
lost
dribbling
by
out the clock.
32 on
Winners of a 12-point lead. Talk to me, Sundo. I need a simpnopsis.
Why do you need a synopsis for?
Because you were here for the whole game. What the hell? First of all, Ayton, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. How do you feel about Ayton's performance? 7 for 13 for context.
I mean, he had a solid performance. It was solid. I'm not gonna say anything. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was a solid performance. 14 points. He got his rebounds. He did his job. This just wasn't anything to write home about. He didn't dominate the game per se, but he did his job. Double. Okay, cool. Bridges with 25 points. Did not think he had 25. So he was 7 for 7 from free throws. So he did get to the line a lot. So I did not see that coming from Bridges. So that's why D Lee with 11, a plus 30 for D Lee.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Saban Lee plus 16 with 7 points. Jock Landale plus 18 with 9. Ish plus 13 with 9. Our entire bench was a positive. We only had one person in our starting lineup as a positive. That was Dario Saric with 14 points and 10 rebounds. So Dario with a double-double. Ayton with a double-double. I mean, we were stuffing the stat sheets. That's for sure.
They played good defense. I mean, they held Jason Tatum. Whether or not Jason Tatum was cold, that's another story. But and they were cold. 12 threes from Jaylen Brown. He only hit 3. 10 from Tatum. He only hit 3. But Tatum did get 12 free throws and end up with 20. We played good defense, but they also missed a lot of shots. I don't care. Because there's nights when this happens and we can't hit shots or we can't play defense. So we played good defense on top of them missing. This was a
we were just fortunate that Tatum had a cold game.
Do you feel like this is the best win of the season?
No.
You don't think it's the best win?
No, that win over Memphis after Christmas was one of the best wins. Whenever what's his face said, "Oh, we ain't worried about no one in the West."
Yeah, that was a good one. And beating the breaks off the Warriors felt pretty good.
That's definitely my favorite W.
Manita says the win over Chicago earlier this year. I'll have to look back at that game because I can't imagine why that one would be that good.
Yeah, the win over Memphis after that overtime loss to Denver was probably my favorite win so far, just because of what happened the night before, the game before, and Memphis was running their mouth. They were number 1 seed. We just lost to Denver and got embarrassed on Christmas night. But then after that, we proceeded to go on a 6-game losing streak, and that was rough. But then we beat Golden State, like you said. So,
you know what I don't know. You know what I just realized, man? In our little slideshow on the left, I got to get rid of Dwayne Washington and put in Saban Lee.
Ew.
Which is a good opportunity for me to just maybe you could dress up in a Suns uni and I could put you in there. You could act like you're one of the players. That'd be hilarious.
We could do that. We could do that.
Division X29 says Jock Landale was amazing today. I agree. This was one of Jock's much better games. 9 and 7 with 3 assists, 1 block. He really held it down when Ayton went cold. 13 shots is just not enough from Ayton, bro. I feel like he was passing up looks all night.
Are you surprised?
A little. I mean, I feel like he's been taking a lot of shots lately, and he just did not want to shoot tonight. Just very quick to turn and give the ball away. You know.
I'm looking at the schedule right now. What would be your worst loss?
The worst loss? That's tough because we've had so many terrible losses. We've had so many bad losses to teams we were not supposed to lose to. OG Mike says Booker's 58 best game of the season. Didn't we lose when he had 58 or did we win? That might have, that was versus the Pelicans. Good call. That was a really good win. It wasn't a great team win, but it was a great win when Booker
What game was that?
Us. He carried us versus the Pelicans.
Hold on, I'm looking.
After Zion did that last second dunk. It was like a back-to-back to the Pelicans.
No, it wasn't the back-to-back. We lost both those back-to-back. It was New Orleans and then New Orleans and OT. We played them after we played at LA. It was at home. Booker were 58. We beat him by 4.
Ray Promocius.
I don't know. I still like the Memphis win after Christmas better.
Yeah.
I just do.
I have to go back and look at those and decide. Ray Promotion says, any hot trade rumors? Well, my guy, I dropped a video before the game started. Check it out. Lots of trade rumors. We are apparently officially. Can we talk about Kyrie Irving? Is it too early in the post-game show to talk about Kyrie Irving?
It's not too early. It's just, we went over this stuff. We had a decent game.
But there's people here that weren't here in the beginning. Guys, do you guys have... What do you guys think about Kyrie? Do you guys just let me know? Do you want Kyrie or nah? Baseline question. You don't even have to. Maybe explain.
Yeah, let's start there in the chat.
Explain. Do you want him?
Tell us. Do you want him and why?
Yeah. Wow Factor says Kyrie to the Suns. Wow Factor says yes. Get Kyrie.
Ace induces cancer. Mac knows says Kyrie's a bum mentally. That's true. Theo makes a great point. Monty can't handle Kyrie Irving if he can't handle DeAndre Ayton. That is a solid point. That is a solid point. If Monty's losing his mind at coaching Aiden because Aiden's acting like a kid, wait till you get Kyrie Irving on your team.
Or does Kyrie Irving come in and recognize Monty for the Kyrie doesn't really want to. Kyrie doesn't feel like he really needs a coach per se.
No.
But I think he would respect Monty more than he respected Steve Nash.
Yeah, he would still try to walk over Monty.
I don't think Monty would allow that. I think he would respect Monty and not do it.
Did you see this report?
No.
Yesterday. I didn't see this on the Bleacher Report. Raptors were close to acquiring DeAndre Ayton last year.
Yeah, so that's fueling speculation. He might go to
Toronto.
They might be working to get him, which would be interesting. Better be a Pascal in that talk. E-Dog Sports says, y'all think of replacing CP3 with Kyrie? Absolutely. My package that I'm trading is, CP3, Crowder, anyone that's not our core, which would be the Twins. If Ayton had to go in that deal to the Nets, which I don't know they want him. I don't know that they want to pay a center that much. But if it had to happen, I could probably live with it.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I like Kyrie. I really do.
You like his politics specifically?
Yeah, I really love his politics. No, I like Kyrie. Really do. I think he is a bit of a weirdo. I think he is, he just goes by he just operates at the beat of his own drum. Do I think a player like that comes in and ruins team chemistry? What about that? You think about that for a minute? Like, does a player like that come in and ruin the team chemistry?
Is he on court ruining the Nets chemistry? I mean, they're crushing in the East, crushing.
Yeah,
he's playing.
You're right.
He's playing like prime Kyrie. He's unstoppable.
Right.
He's a force to be reckoned with, and he's 31, 32 years old. Like
30.
Like Dennis Rodman said that him and Michael Jordan never said word one to each other. They never talked because they just didn't get along. But they won 3 titles together. It's not impossible. Just because you're not a perfect locker room fit doesn't mean that it can't work.
I get what you're saying. So I don't know. It's tough saying. Like,
Ray Promotion says, "What if we keep CP3?" I don't see. I don't understand how you can have Kyrie and unless CP3 says, "Yes, I'll go to the bench for Kyrie and I'll play the Mike Conley role off the bench." That would be so sick for the Suns, but that's so much money. I mean, Kyrie makes a lot.
We got Kyrie. I could see us going super small ball. Having Booker at 3, Kyrie at 2, CP3 at 1, having Cal play small forward. I could see it, bro. No, think about who your coach is. If we ever think about who your coach is.
Could you imagine CP3 point guard Irving at the? I mean,
that would be wild.
Have to get crafty on defense, but
I could see a situation in which we trade Ayton and some other players in a package deal with some first round picks to get Kyrie, and we just run small ball lineup, have Biyombo or Jock or Dario run 5. I can really see that. I can see that all the way if that was the case.
One Royal Q says
who our coaches.
He's problematic. We know he's problematic. We understand that, but it depends on what you care about the most. And I care selfishly, bigotedly, perhaps. I care about the Suns getting their first title. And I mean, I'm willing to look the other way because I get that can make me seem like, oh, you're a part of the problem. But really, if you really dive deep into it, he posted a link about
stupidly, by the way.
Yeah, right. But are people not allowed to be stupid in a free country? Are people not allowed to have the wrong opinion in a free country?
I don't disagree.
He didn't post it and say, hey, this is 100% accurate. I like this. Like, he just said, hey, I found this interesting. What, can we have a conversation about it? Bigot, bigot, bigot. It's like, well.
I get what you're saying, but it was still stupid. Kyrie is just kind of his own thing.
He is.
He's one of those dudes that like thinks he's smarter than everybody when he's really not. And like,
yes.
And so I get it. But I mean, politics aside, because like I said earlier in the stream, I feel like if there's a city that you go to with all the controversy that you've had and you could just disappear and play ball for a little bit, it's Phoenix. So that's why I think that would work. He won't be the primary scorer, so we don't have to worry about that. I think with him and Booker, that'd be good. Keep CP3. I'm selling myself more and more. I think about this, bro. Because like, what if the Nets get superstar? Like, because think about this: if we send them,
you want to send Ayton over there. That's what you're dying to do.
I'm not dying to, but I feel like that's like literally one of the only ways you're going to be able to do it is sending Ayton over there. Or a twin. But I feel like that literally is the only way. Like if we are going to send and get Kyrie over here, we give them a long-term person who signed long-term, who has the potential to be a superstar. You send them over there with Ben Simmons. Bro, could you imagine the Nets with Ben Simmons, KD, and Ayton being used correctly in that system?
And they'd have Claxton still, yeah. But they gotta be comfortable with paying a center a max.
I get that, but that's once again, everybody thinks that I keep talking about trading Ayton because I hate Ayton. I don't hate Ayton. I want Ayton. I feel like Ayton has the potential to be a top 3, top 5 big man in the NBA, like easily. If we were feeding him and letting him take his shots and letting him get in the paint, and we were feeding him like the big man I know he can be, he would be easily one of the best players, one of the best big men in the NBA. The problem is the system. And I feel like we're wasting his talent. That's why I want to trade him. Not because I think he's garbage. I want him to be traded because we're wasting his talent and you can get something for him.
Not only are we wasting his talent, he's wasting his own talent too. Exactly. At the same damn time. It's like Monty is to blame, but Ayton is also to blame. You get a night like tonight where he starts out real hot and then just stops shooting. He's right underneath the basket.
But
looking to pass.
But him stopping shooting wasn't necessarily on him. They did stop giving him the ball. He did come out. He came back a little flat. Someone in the chat mentioned it, and I said the same thing to you because you were like, why won't he dunk? Dude was getting double teamed, triple teamed in the paint. That's what they were doing. They're like, all right, once he gets the ball, once again, flock to him. That's always been, it seems like anything that we've played in the past 2 months has been, he gets the ball, double team him, he's going to give you the ball back.
He'll get flustered and yeah.
Right. So that's what they did. And then it worked. But he only ended up with a double-double. So like, once again, I really feel like you trade Ayton because I think the Nets will want to take him. They will want a guy with that potential. They already have Ben Simmons who doesn't want to shoot, right? Like we all know Ben Simmons doesn't want to shoot the rock. Like we all know that he wants to be the facilitator. So there's your facilitator with KD, with Ayton, right? I feel like that would be enticing to them and their GM, right? Meanwhile, we send them Crowder, we send them Ayton, we send them whoever, Shamit. Why not throw him in there? Because we don't need him at this point, and let him go back to that team. And then a pick or whatever. What do we got to do? I'm talking myself into this because I didn't really. I'm gonna be real. When I heard the Kyrie rumors, I was like, I don't want him here. But I keep talking myself into this more and more that I keep talking about it.
If he wasn't playing so exceptionally well,
I can literally see a situation once again where he is the 2, CP3 is the 1, Booker's the 3, and we play Mikhail at the 4 at small 4, and then we have Biyombo or whoever at the 5. And I could see that working. very well.
I think it would work better if CP3 was willing to come off the bench.
That too. But I feel like in order for you to still run the offense the way you want to, he's going to have to play.
Money wise, though, we got to give up. If we're going to trade, we have to send out as much money as we're taking back.
That's my point. That's why you send out
Ayton. You're right.
That's why you're sending Ayton. That's my point. That's what I'm saying. You send out Ayton, Crowder, and Shamet. That's 10, 8, and whatever Ayton getting paid at the max. 40. What's the max for him?
I think he's getting like 27, 28 million
so
or something like that.
all those combined add up.
Yeah.
So Jackson Harwood says, I think we could give enough for Claxton and Kyrie Irving. I will make it happen.
We could. That would be like a Ayton and CP3 combo probably.
So there's plenty of ways where I could see this happening. Will it happen? I don't know. Will it be a good fit? Once again, I don't know. The rumors that we heard that apparently Monty and James Jones are on the hot seat. Now that's an interesting rumor.
That's another reason why I could see James Jones trying to hit a home run.
Right. And so I can see this happening, and I can see this, and I can see why we're in the rumors for trying to get him. Like I see why, and I can see why if we trade Ayton, we will pay Kyrie.
Yeah,
like we will pay him. CP3 will retire sooner or later.
Yes,
right. So like,
as long as everything stays copacetic and cool, and
Justice says, but I'm sure they want to throw Ben Simmons in. Why would they want to throw Ben Simmons in? If Ben Simmons wants to be your facilitator,
I'll take Ben Simmons too. If it comes down,
I would
to it,
too.
Because
if they don't have to, if he won't beef with
Book, yeah, that might not work. That'd be hard to build trust between those two dudes.
So there's plenty of ways to make this happen. I could see my scenario happening. I can see us getting the Claxton and Kyrie, or Ben and Kyrie. I don't know how that's going to work. But if we get Ben, then you have to send CP3. You have to. CP3, I'm looking at these articles on Bleacher Report, says that he's heard nothing about him being traded. Of course you haven't. This just happened. This just came up.
Yeah, he's like one of the last guys that they would want to piss off by letting it be truthful that they're shopping him.
I think Monty and James Jones have a lot of loyalty to CP3. I don't think he would be getting traded unless this is here comes our new owner saying trade him. Like, unless it's that.
Yeah.
I don't see James Jones and Monty they are too loyal to him. Monty loves CP3. Like, he lets CP3 run the team. He trusts CP3. So I don't see CP3 being traded at James Jones and Monty idea. I see it being a new ownership idea, because maybe, who knows, this owner actually watches the NBA as a fan and knows, get him off my team. He's too old,
and he's got value right now that he might not have in a week.
So I could see that being a new owner thing, where he's talking to them before he takes over. When he's supposed to be taking over? What, here pretty soon? From what I heard, the date was was it the 6th or the 9th or something like that?
I thought it was the 6th.
So like, he's taking over in a few days. So I could see him already talking to them like, this is what I want. I'm willing to pay for it. This is what I want. I want to get young quick. I can see him doing that. So I don't know. There's a lot of variables to this whole trade situation. But it has to involve Ayton or CP3. Booker's not in the question, or even Mikal. Whoever's making a large sum in salary, it has to involve one of those.
You see Mikal hitting pull-ups out of an ISO situation in
Theo says can't win a championship with players that aren't complete, that don't shoot, don't. Yeah, look,
they're saying they don't want Ben Simmons.
Yeah. I don't want Ben Simmons either, but that's what I'm saying. Bro, I'm telling you right now, if you have what I've been suggesting, you have 4 dudes, 3 at least, one who has been shown the initiative, but we don't know, but at least 3 at least who have the initiative and will go get a bucket or contribute to getting a bucket. Mikal's coming on strong, and we've seen him go get his buckets. The only issue is
Cam's
you're getting rid of
his own
Cam's been getting his
own
and
buckets.
Cam would be coming off the bench. I would love him as a 6-man with Saban Lee and Jock and Dario.
Because campaign gonna start over.
Okay, whatever.
Mark me words.
But
you're not.
You're probably
hear
right
from Saban again.
But you're probably right. But the fact that your 5 at that point would be Dario, Jock, or Biombo. A little.
That's just scary. It's a little scary.
Here's the deal. Here's a little snippet to the video that I want to make about a video that I want to make in the future, and it has to deal with Biombo. I need to find the highlights that I found, but it was when we went on that little win streak. Let me go find the schedule real quick.
I can tell you. Yeah, go to NBA.com. I can show you how to find the highlights. That won't.
I don't need the highlights,
but yeah,
I get that. But I need to go to the schedule because remember when we went on that win streak.
Yes,
that little win streak not too long ago. Where was it? It's before we lost to Dallas.
Season?
No, this season.
This season.
So right here. So where Bridges started going on that because Ayton got hurt. And remember when we went on that little win streak with Brooklyn, Indiana, Memphis, Charlotte, with no Ayton, San Antonio, whatever, right? Like remember when we went on that whole streak and Biombo was out rebounding? I was watching some highlights. And it was basically it was strictly based on Biombo's fundamentals, the fact that he doesn't need the ball, the fact that he is really good when fundamentally sound and with ball positioning in the paint and able to make plays. And it was going through the whole thing. And it was just showing how one, he boxes out great and has fundamentals there. When he rebounds, he keeps the ball up high. Rarely protects the paint. Rarely gets the ball knocked out of his hands. Really good at blocking the ball, like you said, protecting the paint. And then also when he gets the ball in the paint, if he's not there, he has a keen. I'm not even gonna waste it, but he has a good sense of if I'm here at a certain point in the paint, he knows where to dish the ball immediately. The perfect place. And I gotta find the video again. I gotta find the thing again. But I watched that, and that was when I immediately texted you, said, "Hey, I'm okay with the idea of trading Ayton. If you have someone like Biombo who doesn't need the ball, but when he gets the ball, makes the right decisions. Yes, he has an ugly floater. Yes, the dude can't shoot. But other than that, the dude is always in the right place at the right time, doing the right things, and is fundamentally sound. And in a system with Monty Williams, you don't need a flashy big like Ayton. You just need that. And that's my whole point of being okay with trading Ayton.
And then sometimes Jock is hot.
That's the only reason why I'm okay with that.
And Dario really coming along strong.
Justice said it. You just need to look at the 1 and 8. Exactly. And that's where I'm okay with it, right? If our bigs are fundamentally there and you don't need something like that, get rid of him. He's talented. Get something for him.
Big part of this that you need to remember. Ayton has a no trade clause if he don't like the place we try to send him.
I promise you that nigga will go to New York. I promise you. You put that man in the big market where he has the chance to be a big market, where and a team where I know the Knicks are supreme, but guess what? No one's watching that team. Yeah. He's got a chance.
He was willing to go to Indiana.
That man's going to
signed with Indiana.
If he's got a chance to go to a big market, he's going to go to a big market. I don't want to hear that.
It's a strong prediction. I think you might be right, actually. That's a good point.
I feel like this is all just lining up for Ayton to go to New York, like we already said before he got that extension. I just feel like that's it. And I feel like we've been waiting for something to happen after January, and now it's conveniently happened this way. I'm calling a collusion at this point.
I think I'm about to start being to the point where I'm like nervous looking at my phone, like checking my phone constantly for updates.
Yeah, we should.
The way it was in the summer.
Why aren't we talking about getting a big power forward to dunk and shoot, Giannis-esque like? I mean, we were talking about that, and Gambo shut all that down. Every rumor that we had about that was shut down by Gambo.
I don't understand how Gambo. Okay, Gambo used to be he's boys with Sarver.
Boys with Sarver. How's he still got connections?
So what I'm thinking is during the time that he was boys with Sarver, he probably sowed, trust with several people in the building.
Probably.
And probably still has a good,
I mean, when you worked in that city so long, you have to. And yeah, when he shut down all the rumors that we were going to get a power forward, he shut down John Collins. He shut down OG. The only one he didn't shut down was Kuzma, but Kuzma's not what you're asking for, Theo. So Kuzma's more of a wing player.
He could definitely play the 4, though. He could definitely play the Cam Johnson 4.
I feel like that's not part of the system. I feel like the part of the system is what I said. Hey, we want to have shooters and scorers, and we want to have a big man who isn't going to be the center of attention and is solid and will be fundamental. And we have that. So what do? You go out and get you another scorer, whether it's a KD or Kyrie. So we'll see moving forward. I've just talked myself into getting Kyrie Irving, and I don't like it, but I just talked myself into doing it. So
I'm saying.
I just talked myself into it.
When I woke up today, I did not think Kyrie Irving that I was going to want Kyrie on the Suns, but now it's like all of a sudden it's like, damn, it kind of makes sense.
I'm talking myself into it.
He's so good.
Or another score, or at least another score. It could be KD for all I care. But like you said, I think they're going to value KD at a higher than
definitely.
Kyrie.
They're gonna want our whole world. They're gonna want the twins. They're gonna want either DA and the twins or DA and a twin, probably all 3 of them. They're gonna want picks.
For KD?
Yes. Kyrie, we might be able to get and pair with what we have.
That's what I'm saying.
And we're talking to them actively about it.
Yeah, the more I think about it, Ayton's gone.
Damn.
The more I think about it, that's the only way to make it happen. Ayton's gone. Kyrie wants a supermax. I get what Kyrie wants. OG says, I partially agree with you, Sunday, but I don't think we're wasting Ayton's mind system. It's just too simple for DA's versatile big play. You're literally saying the same thing that I just said. Yeah. I think Monty's system is not utilizing his talent the way it should be. Ayton is a beast. Like I've been saying this, Ayton is a beast. Like I don't care what anybody says. You could say that he's soft, but he's just not going to be that big man. He's more the Hakeem Olajuwon type big man. I know it's a big name to like compare him to, but he is. He likes to shoot jumpers. He's not going to dunk on dudes. He's not Shaq. He's not trying to think of any other big men who are just dominant down low like that. He is more of a finesse big man type, like Hakeem Olajuwon. So like that's his game. But we don't utilize that game. It makes me so mad that we don't utilize it. Now you're going to get me mad talking about that because this man could be dropping 25 a game if you really utilized him. Dead serious.
25
easily
and 10.
Dropping 25 a game.
He should be a 25 and 10 a game player. Burner said, would you rather Kyrie or Van Vliet? Kyrie's damn sure better. Van Vliet comes with a lot less headaches, but
OG said, I don't want to trade him at all. I understand, bro. Like, I get it. And I was there on the I don't want to trade him at all, but I just see it for what it is. Now, if the rumors are true that this owner is like, hey, you two got to go, and that is the case, then everything will change. Really, it all depends on the wild card of this new owner. Who knows what he wants when he gets here? Who knows what he's telling these guys behind the scenes? We just don't know yet.
Bro, I'm getting so excited about the
But that's really the wild card at this point. Like we gotta wait for him to get here and see what happens.
Shit is gonna be crazy.
It is.
So our next game is tomorrow, folks. Tomorrow. I got out of work early. I'll probably be getting out of work like 15 minutes before the stream. I'm gonna race home. I'm going to drag race home. and we'll be live for that. Before you guys leave, hit the like button, and also check out the video I put out if you haven't had a chance to yet when you get done with this, and leave a like and a comment for that too. Sunda, do you got anything else for these guys and gals?
No, we're just going to see what's going to happen in the trade deadline, man. I'm excited to see what this owner's going to bring to us, man. And also, Suns win! Suns win!
Clutchest team in the league! Better than Boston!